Hold up, we might have to... I think we're gonna have to restart game. Stream bugging out. Let's see. Does that fix it? Yes, it does. I don't know why that bugs it out sometimes. Very odd. Very, very odd. Sometimes if you have like a full screen application going on, then the stream decides, you know what? I'm not gonna work today. But there we go. We should be good everywhere now. How we doing today, fellas? Yo, what's good, Zoro? What's good? Not a bot, Namish, Guinea Pig. How we doing? How we doing? Let's get going. We've got a little bit to do today. So I don't expect us to be able like to drop the Tarantula Broodfather before we, or not the Broodfather, to drop the Primordial Eye before we max out the RNG meter, because we are very close. I did go ahead and take it off of the eye because we've only got 200,000 XP to go, which isn't going to take us very long, especially with Aatrox here. So we may end up trying to drop one without the meter, and then if we haven't dropped one after, you know, like 5 hours or something, then we'll meter it. But that's kind of my plan for right now. So we'll see how it goes. It was good explosives. How's it going, bro? But first off, we got to upgrade this thing, because this is not great. So we're going to need to get some good enchants and stuff on this guy. First off, let's start it off by getting Swarm, which should be very good for Spiders then. 100%. Let me grab my Titanics out of here. Bang. There we go. Okay, so let's grab Swarm first off. That's not Swarm. That would have been really awkward. Here we go. Boom. Okay, so we got Swarm 5 on there. I'm not going to put gems on it. I don't think that's that big of a deal. I will go ahead and recom it, because why not? There we go. But we do need some regular enchants. Just bought Gatorade. It tastes so bad. Can't even finish this stuff. Yeah, I was never really a Gatorade fan myself, I won't lie. But let's see. What else can we get here? I could go for Divine Gift. I don't think we need that, though. Looting. I'll get Looting for, because it's cheap. Scav. We get Scav for. What else? Luck. I don't really want luck on this thing, because I don't want to drop more of the things. The annoying little things. What else? Should I get Cleave on this? Probably, right? I think Cleave would be a good thing for this. Help us kill some more things more often. Yes, definitely want crit. Let me splash again. Yeah, what's good, Brennan? What's good, Nearing? How's it going, guys? What's up, old man? How's it going? How's it going? Okay, so they stopped showing the, like, the @ names now on the channel. I don't know what the deal with that was, where that was shown for a while. It's very, very strange, but it seems like it's gone now. What else could we do? I guess Execute is good still for Slayers. We'll get Thunderlord 6, even though Thunderlord 7 is pretty cheap. Lethality. I'll get Lethality 6. Drain should be the go-to as well. Boom. Okay, what else? I think we'll get Vampirism, I guess, just because why not? Don't need that. Venomous, sure. And I think that should be it, honestly. I'm not getting vicious on this thing. I'm sorry, that ain't happening. I think that's everything that we really need for this guy, so should be fine to do some battle now. And I'm curious how well this is going to go. Let me just set up my auto pet rules as well, because we do need to fix that. Let's delete both of these, because we're not doing revs right now. I might do revs off stream later, but for now, we don't need them. When Tarantula Boss spawns, equip Relic. And when start a Slayer quest, equip Tarantula. There we go. Alright. See if we can get some runs in. Gatorade better when you actually do exercise and need the electrolytes. Yeah, it's not really, you don't really drink it for the taste, for sure. But still. Yeah, I just came out of the gym. Yeah, I never really liked Gatorade. I would drink a little Powerade here and there. Whenever I really needed it. Like, I used to, I would push myself too hard when I worked out. Because I'm just like that. And then I would end up getting sick. And then I'd need a lot of energy. Alright, so we're doing 1.3 mil with this. 1.6. Which, when we equip G-Drag, it's 2.8. And then versus this guy, 1.5. So yeah, I'd say it's finally doing much better damage than we were getting from other stuff, which is nice. Okay, hi there. So I have heard there's bugs with these things. Oh yeah, hold up, let me grab out the Terminator. Boom, boom. But I have heard there's bugs where they like just infinitely regen health. So I'm not sure what the dealio with that is, but we might find out soon. All right, there's that. Cool. Do I really want to? Do I want to do this with people? Is this good with players? Is this the strats? I don't even know. I know I do revs solo, but who knows? 360 good, magic find for Blaze, pretty solid. Yeah, I'm getting like 368 right now. Turns out I had 333 yesterday. I forgot to swap my enrichments to magic find, lol XD, so I got another 35 from swapping those. But I mean, I feel like Gatorade tastes a lot better when you're sweating a lot. I mean, anything tastes good at that point, you know. You'll drink anything at that point because you're just dehydrated a lot of times. Get him. Yeah, I mean, the DPS here is crazy now. Oh, crap. I'm gonna forgot about the whole arrow grinds. Forgot about that. Let's call Jax, shall we? I don't want to run out of arrows right now. Let's do that. Boom. Alright. Already Tarantula 9? Yeah, well, I'm chilling on that. Let's see. Dang, yeah, I mean, these are fast spawns. I don't think I want to do this with people. I'm going to be real. I think it's fine solo. Yoink. Dude. I mean, I guess I can do it in the same lobby just because why not? But I'll have to remember how to do this boss as well. I don't think I really want to help other people kill theirs because it just feels like downtime, to be honest. But anywho. Yo, what's good, Fall 2 Gamer? How's it going, bro? Do this. But yeah, our goal for today is to drop a Primordial, so we only need like 200,000 XP. Or RNG meter, I mean. Which is the same thing, but... Okay, hold up. I'm getting shot by this dude. Not cool, man. Not cool, man. Oh, where did that guy go? Is he over here? That is him. Yes. Okay. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of revs off stream. Did a bunch of them yesterday. I'm not gonna go too crazy. I still haven't dropped a Warden Heart. I did almost 2 mil XP yesterday. And still no Warden Heart, dude. It's kind of yikes out here. It's kind of yikes. But I'm at 2.3 millimeter for Primordial Eye. How much meter is it? 200% again. Not online right now. It is 3.5, I believe. Yeah, 3.5 mil. So I'm at like 3.2 right now. Yo, JG is in the chat. Let's go. Could you help me out? Probably not. If you have a question, I can answer questions. But if you're asking for a carry, I don't do that. But let's do this. Yoink. Cook him. Made Burning Aurora 10 star today. That takes 118 mil for hot to burning. Yeah, it's expensive out here. Are you doing the helmet too, or just the armor? Or not the armor, but like just the 3/4. That's probably better. It's weather goggles are just built different. Alright, I don't want to accidentally kill the Viscount here. If I can help it. Whatever. I guess I have to. Oh, he survived actually. Let's go. W. We get back to back right here. Not helmet, wither goggles good though. Yeah. Boom. Alright. Get this Viscount to come over here. Be chilling for a sec. Yeah, these guys you have to pay a little bit more attention to, I feel like. Just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. It's just you gotta actually look whenever you shoot the cocoons. Boom. Get him. Oh, cocoons. Nice. Not a carry? Okay. Well, what ult enchant do I put on my Crimson? If generally you use Crimson for Slayers, so if you can afford it, Have Tactics is great. If not, then Legion is fine. But Have Tactics is very expensive. Hope I don't 100% meter. Yeah, that would be kind of yikes. That would be kind of yikes. Okay, come here, dude. Get him. Yeah, there we go. All right. How much carries you need for Slayer 5 E-Man? I don't know, because I don't recommend getting carries. It's not worth it. If you can't handle the E-Man Slayer, then you probably won't deal that much damage with Juju. And the whole point of getting Juju is so that you can do, you know, like higher level dungeons and stuff. And you probably won't be able to do it if you can't handle E-Man. So I usually don't recommend getting carries. Time to come leech, crazy. Get him. Dang. Yeah, they get kind of nuked out here. Low key. Holy, bro's doing some damage out here. 380 magic finds what I'm getting on these. That's kind of nice. Why not in Burning Desert? I mean, I guess I could do it there now, actually. Would that be better? Might would be better now. It wasn't better before, because Sting you couldn't use to spawn, but now you can use Sting to spawn, so it low-key might be better. Never mind, 4-player in lobby. Alrighty, good luck. Waiting for Warden Helmet, got you. Locking term is a good thing. Yeah, it's a good thing for sure, but you don't want to get carries to get to it, because again, it's like can't handle the E-Man Slayer. You probably don't deal enough damage for term to be useful, you know. The whole reason to get it is because it unlocks money methods, but if you're not doing good damage, it's not going to be great. Okay, that was me 477 mil now. Dang. What in the world did you lend? Good grief. Bro's handing out loans like crazy. But yeah, well, let's try and Burning Desert real quick after this. I don't know. The problem with Burning Desert might be that it's overpopulated. I wouldn't be shocked if that's the issue. Yo, Tarantula Catalyst. How much does those go for? They are not very good. Unfortunate. Let's try it. How do I get more damage? Main thing is combat levels to start off. So by doing the other Slayers, you know, Tarantula, Revs, that sort of thing, you can start getting your combat level up. I generally would recommend getting to around combat 40. I mean, you can do, what's it called? Bestiary as well is fine. That's a great way to get some combat XP. Okay, yeah, I think this is better. This seems a lot better. A lot better. Boom. But, yo, chill. I am taking a lot of damage from other stuff right now, it feels like. Get him. Also, magical power is a big deal. And, of course, getting a good pet, you know, like, at least epic on a tiger or a lion. Trying to beat these up. Yoink. Cook him. But yeah. So those are the best ways to do it. Magic power, pets, and what's it called? Holy chill. Combat levels. So once you get to around combat 40, you'll want to have like a Rev helmet. What's it called? Reaper mask. Those, yeah. Want to have like a Reaper mask and like 3/4 Shadow Assassin generally, and that'll let you be able to handle tier 2s. So you can grind T2s until you get to E-Man level 4, and then you unlock Final Destination armor, and you can use that to get a ton of defense against Endermen and start doing T3s and T4s. But that's generally the best way to go about it. Okay, beat them up. Holy. They're dying quick out here. For real, for real. Is 1036 magic power good for level 150? Oh yeah, that's really good. Not too many 150s out here with that. Goes good, Linus. Have you done a Slayer guide on your channel? I have not in a long time. Not an updated one. If I do one, which I might do one this week, low-key. Could do one on Revs. And then maybe one on Tarantula. I don't really want to go too far with it. Because there is so much stuff that's getting updated. And I expect that we're getting T5 Svens hopefully soon. I don't know. If we don't have them by the end of the year, then we may not be getting them. But I'm hoping that we're getting those soon. We'll see. And then who knows what Guardian Slayer is going to change up. I wouldn't be shocked if they added Guardian Slayer and then also added a couple other T5s alongside of it. Which hopefully Guardian Slayer comes out with a T5 version. That would be really nice. But yeah, if I would have made a video on Tarantula when it came out, I was going to, but I knew they were going to change a bunch of stuff with it. And they just changed that stuff on Tuesday, so I'm kind of late on it. But I will try and make a guide talking about Revs as soon as I can. Probably, I don't know, I guess I should do like a beginner's guide style thing. And then also talk about like the end game strategies at the end of it. Because I mean, realistically, most people watching the guide aren't going to be late game players, because it's pretty straightforward. Get Crimson Armor and stab stuff. That's the gist. Dungeon Breaker also potentially tomorrow. Yeah, that is true. So tomorrow we may be getting Dungeon Breaker as well as Udel's Abbeyphone event. So we're definitely getting the Abbeyphone event. If you look in your SkyBlock menu right now, that's coming in a day and 2 hours. So I will be live for that for sure. But if the update does come out, then I'll probably try and make a video about it. I've been thinking about maybe just not doing too many streams on Tuesdays. Like if I start doing what's it called? Hold up. Beat these guys up. Oh wait, there was the other reason to not go to Burning Desert. That was the other reason, was because of the shriveled bracelet. Oh wait, no, it grants it on arthropod mobs now, so it's not in Crimson Isle. So I can put that on actually. Let's go. Cool. But yeah, I may end up not doing streams on Tuesdays too much, unless it's, you know, like a planned out update like Forging was, you know, with maintenance and stuff. And then I could do a big stream, because I'm not going to be able to make a ton of guides about that unless I've played it enough to know what's going on. Plus, generally those kind of updates have, you know, like a big alpha, and I can get a video recorded that way. They changed the pity shard combination. They changed a lot of the shard combinations recently. I guess pity was one of them. Yeah, right. That's the Daemon shard one. So, mob types update changes from Spider Den to Arachnid. Yeah, that's nice. Yo, Slayer dropped a Wasp. GG. Get him. Very nice. Oh. Alright then. Very, very nice. But yeah, these aren't going by too slow. Do 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 doot. Yoink. Yo, it's good to finish my profile review. I don't do profile reviews on regular streams. We do those on Saturday streams if we do those. And generally right now what I'm trying to do is only do those on big sub milestones. So if we get to 28,000 subs, then we'll do a profile review stream. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Yo, it's good, Relaxo. How's it going, bro? Let's do this. Yoink. Get him. It's hard to know what kind of gear you need for different Slayers. For most of them, if you have Crimson, that's the, I mean, honestly, all of them actually. If you have Crimson, that's the gear you use. And if not, then generally you'll use the gear from the Slayer a lot of times. I mean, for Revs, like Rev Armor, you don't have to, or Reaper Armor, I guess, you don't have to use that. because it is expensive to get to. If you have Necron armor and you just haven't done revs up to that point that much, then Necron armor is going to be fine. So that would be the idea there. Oh wait, I dropped arrow poison. That's annoying. That's annoying. But yeah. Yo, good Abdullah, how's it going, bro? Relax, man. Good grief. I am reading a lot of things and also doing boss fights. It's not that serious. I can't read the chat as well if you're just spamming. Heck W. I dropped literally 2 Warden Hearts, not even boosted the drop in a row, and made 200 mil on that. GG. Very nice. But the Abbey Phone event, that's going to be... what's it called? Alright, yeah. Nah, you're timed out for the whole day. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that today, bro. You gotta calm down. But let's do this. Chill. What was the question? For Kudra 4-4 Aurora or use another helmet? Wither goggles. Generally the strats for Kudra. I mean for Aurora helmet for literally anything. Boom. Yoink. There we go. Tarantula silk. I mean, the nice thing is, I mean, we're making money, actually. Bro, I haven't dropped anything good yet, and we're still making money. Like, what? Since when? Tarantula Slayer doesn't make money. Or Rev Slayer doesn't make money. But Tarantula Slayer makes money. Used to be Tarantula... I mean, Tarantula would make money just because of Toxic Arrow Poison back in the day, but... It's not this good. It was not this good at all. Trench Slayer makes 90 mil an hour at the moment. That's crazy. What? Yeah, I am not doing something right then. What equipment for E-Man? I mean, you can honestly just use the Ender equipment. It's fine. But, I mean, of course, if you have one, like, this would be ideal. Rift Necklace, David's Cloak, and the Primordial. And as far as glove goes, probably Ender Glove or, like, Dragon Fuse Glove. Is that any good? Let's see. Dragon Fuse. Not really. Not really. So probably, yeah, just like Ender Bracelet or whatever it is. I think that's the one that goes for glove slot. Yoink. Does 2B look like a Hypixel dev to you? Who to what now? Somebody asking when an update's coming out, because yeah, if I knew, man, everybody would know. It's like people, I swear, people comment that on all my shorts all the time. And it's like, dude, if I had this information, I would have put it in the short. That's why I said, hopefully it comes out soon at the end of the short. But, oh well. Yoink. Yeah, that's where that happens so much. I know it's gotta be just like young kids probably. But still, it hurts my brain. I don't know if I had my Dayblade in my hand. Alright, what was the question? When can we... Yeah, I have no idea, bro. I got no clue. I'm hoping it comes out tomorrow. But I got no clue. They don't tell me these things. And if they did, I would tell you. If I had permission. But I don't have dev contacts. So, 07. It was good to buy. How's it going, bro? And for Terror, generally Warden Helmet is what you run with Terror. It's usually the strats. I mean, some Super Cooter Sweats get a Terror Helmet, but that's like very much not worth it unless you're like a Cooter speedrunner. And even then, Cooter doesn't make enough money for that to be worth it now. Like before, when Cooter actually made bank, then it was probably not a terrible investment, but nowadays, ain't nobody gonna be using that. Here we go. I'm glad, did they nerf those guys, the jockeys? Because they seem to hurt a lot less, which is really nice. How much magic power should I get for term? Generally you want at least like 750, and put like, if you have a lot of legendary talismans, that might work because you can get enrichments on them. Bro, you can corrupt the bats. That's crazy. But you can put crit chance enrichments on the legendary talismans and make some extra, get some extra crit chance that way. But if you don't have enrichments or a bunch of legendary talismans, you might need more magical power than 750. But usually you'll have to put like your reforge as hasty in that scenario as well for the turn to get up to the max crit chance and everything. Oh, where did bro go? There he is. Bro, these guys are mad annoying, low key. I'm about to put, should I put cubism on this thing just so I can kind of stab these guys a little easier? I might do that. Low key. I guess smite should be working on them though as well. The smite, are they like, yeah, they're undead and cubic. Okay, I'm putting cubism on this. Where is it? Here we go. There it is. That should help a little bit. Do we want to tap these now? Pretty much. Pretty much. Good enough for me. Oh, I somehow damaged the Barb Duke. Okay. I got 2 Barb Shards. Okay. I don't know how that happened, but cool. Yeah, I'm not doing Cubism 6, no. Relax. Yo, what's good, Voonum? How's it going, bro? Do. Yoink. Voila. It is kind of nice to be able to use the hype as a healing item and not like have to worry about teleporting. It's just like dungeons, bro. Can look wherever in hype. Yo, fly swatter, yay. Sad. Very sad days. 500k for me though. Smile. Do I still want Tarantula Silk or wait for Aatrox to go away? I mean, you probably make more money if you wait. But I'm impatient, so okay, I gotta kill that guy because he's gonna kill me if I don't. Holy, he does a lot of damage. Still, mini bosses still do more damage than the bosses in the big 25. That's crazy. Do. Inside dungeon 750 should work fine. True. Yeah. 100%. Mercs and cocoons. All right. But yeah, I'm hoping Guardian Slayer comes out somewhat soon. Would be nice. I think I'm gonna make a video soon talking about, I said I was gonna do this a while ago, talking about like upcoming updates. Probably do that actually later today, so I can actually get an upload in this week. So I haven't uploaded in, I guess, a week probably since the alpha, or I guess last week's update. Did I make a video? Did I even make a video about last week's update? I think I did. Yeah, because they had a tarantula RNG meter in the Abbey Phone stuff. I did. I remember now. Get him. But anywho. Merch. Come here, boy. But, yeah, I do kind of want to make a video talking about the state of SkyBlock as well. I feel like every YouTuber is making a video about this. Which, I mean, kind of fair, because they have kind of dropped the ball as of late, I think it's safe to say. I think it's safe to say. I don't think too many people would disagree with that. It doesn't mean I'm not hopeful for the future, because, again, this has been kind of a recharge phase, I feel like. Which, I don't know, the problem is it's been a very long recharge phase. You know? Originally, the copium was when forging update comes out, everything's gonna be great after that. And, I don't know, man. It's been a little rough still. It's been a little bit rough. Get him. But what do you guys think? I don't know. It's just been wait until the next update comes out. Then everything will be fun again. Which, I mean, I'm still having fun. Don't get me wrong. I'm still having a great time doing all this old stuff, and even like Tarantula Slayer, that's enough for me to be happy for a pretty long time. I can always find some way to keep myself entertained, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, I do, you know, kind of look back at whenever Slayers were first coming out, whenever Rift first came out. Like, that was kind of the golden age of updates, was mini-clune updates. You know what I'm saying? What if 2B never drops an eye? I have the RNG meter as an option. I'm hoping to drop one without the RNG meter. So we're going to do Slayers for a while today, and hopefully that happens. But if not, then I will, I'll meter it if need be. Come here, bullet. I think SkyBlock will always be SkyBlock, and if you don't like it now, chances are you won't like it in the future. That's true. But if you've been playing for a while and it's starting to feel stale at the moment, then, you know, I kind of get that. When's the last endgame update we had? You know? Like, I mean, foraging had stuff for everybody to do, but, like, we did that for 2 weeks, and then we're done. And, like, attributes was something to buy, but it wasn't something to play, you know? Like, realistically, Kudra revamp was the last in-game update we got, and I don't even remember how long ago that was. It's been a long time. Like, Terminator was the last real meta switch up. You know what I'm saying? Like, E-Man Slayer was the last real, alright, here's an in-game weapon for you, you know? Like, since E-Man Slayer came out, it's been Terminator and Hyperion. Which, don't get me wrong, I love those. They are very pog. But, I mean, even, like, having Claymore, you know, and Midas Sword and all this other stuff, like, the amount of people that a melee weapon matters to is very small. It's like M7 mages, and that's it, pretty much. Because everybody else uses Slayer weapons for Slayers. Because that's kind of how it's supposed to work. And that's about it. Like, they're adding talismans here and there, you know, but I would like to see something else. Even if it's like upgrades to Terminator and Hyperion. Like, I mean, you know, that would be fine with me. But as long as it's like a new name, you know? If imagine they had this Guardian Slayer and there's a new bow at the end of it that uses a Terminator in the crafting recipe. Like, that would be kind of sick. Get an upgraded term. But I think before they, I don't know, I guess probably would want to add that before they add any more in-game content. Because you don't want it to be just as easy as Kudra and everything. Like, it would be kind of interesting if they did that. Time to move on to the Silk world. I'm trying to not stream Silk Song too much now because I had nobody watching the last couple streams because I'm too far progressed. I'm going to try and wait like a week or so before I stream it again so that I'm not like, you know, the spoiler streamer. That would be kind of awkward. Yoink. Do this. I was a guy that had the 90% meter to handle, dropped 2 yesterday, the first 3 runs before meter. Dang, bro. That is crazy. But GG, 2 in a day is a W. Boss times are over 50 seconds. I can't face skip to save my life. I don't even know if I could face skip. I haven't done E-Man in too long. Take a break for people who don't have this game as you're living. Come back later. Changes the way you see the game. Makes it less stale. Yeah. And for me, I mean, I think my problem really has been I've been doing M7 for like a year at this point. It's like been everything that I do. I'm so tired of M7. Which Dungeon Breaker should make things a lot more interesting, which I'm very much looking forward to that. The problem is I am going to be playing Mage soon, and I'm not even going to get to use it except for coring. So, which I mean, lucky, like, or not lucky, but thankfully, we're getting better coring, but reals layer. Got Infernal comp today, GG, let's go. Are you gonna do M7? I am not gonna do M7 while Atrax is here. Unless tomorrow we get Dungeon Breaker. If we get Dungeon Breaker tomorrow, then I'll probably run some, but I'm not trying to run some for a little bit. I need a break, bro. I really do. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. I've been running it for so long. Plus, I mean, honestly, I think it was really just derpy. Derpy's so annoying. Like, I don't think he would have been bad as any other class, but derpy is Archer. I swear. People expect Archer to split no matter what. Even if it's derpy and 11 power, it's like, what? Are we serious? Are we for real right now? That's kind of ridiculous, I feel like. But maybe it's just me. Get him. Cooked. And cocooned. Flame died to a bat. 07s. Right now I have a term, Soul Eater 1 Master Star. Should I add more Master Stars to it, or should I get a duplex term? Let's see. So generally you want Master Stars. The only time duplex is gonna be better is when you are playing Archer or Burrs in M7. That is the only time you should be running duplex in dungeons. That's the only time. Every other time, just stick with the normal. Soul Eater better. Yo, champion 10 on the Sting. Let's go. Patch spawns now. W. How many total M7s you got right now? I have over 2,000. It's a lot. Which I've been pushing it really hard recently because we're getting somewhat close to the finish line. I mean, less than 1,000 runs to go. It's really not that close, all things considered. We're like 2/3 of the way done, basically. But it feels closer than it is, I guess. And I just want to be done with it. But I need a break first. I'm going to be done with it right now for a little bit, and then I'll come back. Which, I mean, I've been running a little bit off stream. Because, honestly, I have more fun. I've been having a lot more fun playing it off stream. Just because the people I play with off stream are, I mean, they're still very good at the game, don't get me wrong. They're a lot more chill about it. You know, they'll make fun of you if you miss something, but it's not like, alright dude, you're kicked out of the party. So, you know, or if you miss this skip, I'm gonna ditch you. You know, like some people I've been playing with. Smile. So, I don't need all that stress in my life. I really don't. So I'm just not going to. It's kind of where I'm at right now. I'll run some when there's an update, when I'm about to hit a big milestone on stream. But I'm just so sick of the toxicity. That's really it. That's really it. I don't think I have 2K runs across all floors and Master Mode floors. Yeah, I've done, I mean, a lot of dungeons in total. Like, if you look at PV, bang. So 2.128 M7s. And then we've got 600 M6s, and that's my closest second. And then F7. So I've done like a lot of F7/M7 over the years. And I am sick of it. I'm sick of it. You know how I said I'm RNG carried before I joined the guild so they don't bully? What did bro get? What did bro get? Meter, we have 3.38 right now. But I'm not going to use it, is the plan. I'm going to try to not use it at least. We're going to try to avoid doing that. And if I get really bored after doing this for like 1,700 hours, then we'll change things up. Bam. Handle and star, yo, in same run or same day? That would be crazy. Same run. Star in obby chest and handle in the other chest. That would be crazy. Don't worry, we bully the RNG carried in this guild. Yeah, that's how it goes. That's just how it is. Same day still. That is wild. Double hues. Yo, chill. I haven't dropped a scroll in so long, bro. I gotta make a short today talking about or not talking about, but showing off latest handle drop. I still haven't made a short on that, but I haven't dropped a scroll in ages, man. I think it's been like at least 300 400 runs since I dropped one. Yoink. I'm not trying to hit his boss. Why can't I teleport? Yo, what's good, 1200? It's going pretty good. How you doing today, bro? You know how rare T5 skull and Thunderlord 7 in one singular chest is? One of my friends got it. Yeah, it's pretty rare. You can check RNG meter to see it. It's not accurate on Thunderlord. I believe Thunderlord is more common than it says. I think it's like 3 times more common because it has 3 chances to show up. Because like if you look at RNG meter right here, right? That's not it. Right here. Like the T5 skull, that can only show up in the first slot of the chest, I believe. So its odds are correct right there. But Thunderlord 7, you know, it says its odds are really, really rare, but it uses what's it called? Use Flaming Clay for Venom stack. Interesting. But it uses why is my brain not working? Alright, it drops out of 3 slots. So it's like 3 times more likely than it says. Alright, let me see. Where's my flay? Here it is. Boom. Alright, we'll see what we can do here with this. Do I even have venomous on this thing? I do, yeah. Alright, cool. Haven't dropped a scroll in ages. I've not done any dungeons. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I've been running so many revs. Like, if you look at my meter right now. Look at this. We're at 6.8 millimeter. I've got like 8 mil total XP on revs now. You know what's crazy? I'm still not in the top like 0.1%. Oh, sell this. So you use this while you're waiting for it to get out. Okay. Interesting. Boom, do that, do this. Okay. Cool. People are sweaty out here, bro. Alright, well there's Bane of Arthropod 6. Do I have that on this? I don't. Let me throw that on here. There we go. That should help a little bit with our damage on these, actually. So we're doing 1.7. 1 mil. Yeah, I mean, we're still doing double damage with Sting. So, that goes kind of crazy. Which, I mean, during the boss fight, it might be a little different now. But who knows? Maybe not. Boom, boom. Beat up these guys. Doo-doot. Let's beat them up. YoGoU Gamer in the game chat. We're getting recognized, Pog. Holy, yeah, that's kind of crazy. Ew. Gross. Gross. Disgusting. Remember when these were worth money, chat? These used to be worth money. They were like 2 mil a pop. Oh, my stuff sold. Nice. But let's see. Yeah, these are like 90k a piece now. That's so sad. Need an NPC sell price on those. Why day? I mean, I swapped today. So why not? Use Gummy. I guess that might actually be worth it for this, but I'd still be getting better Magic Find with day. It's like slightly better. Unless I put Divine Gift on this thing, which I'm not doing. So. Ain't no way we're yapping at me for Slayers right now, though. Can we seriously calm it down? Like, yell at me in dungeons all you want. But ain't no way we are, like, sweating Slayers this much right now. Over 2 Magic Find. Which would actually be worse. Again, 2 worse Magic Find. Like, we can't be serious. We cannot be serious right now. Boom. Yoink. All right. Nice. Nice. Don't use Sting in boss, you only use Flay. I've been using Sting. How much does Flay do? Yeah, no. Yeah, no. But yo, what's good, Fled? Fled. What's good, Fred? It's going good. How you doing today, bro? Read my message. I did. Like, Flay does not do that. It does not do that. Yeah, man. It's not it. It's not it. I'll use it while he's in the lower phase, but... Yo, Darkness Within Rune. Crazy. Just mute everyone at this point. Harassment. Like, there's no way. No way. Sting does 2 crazy damage, dude. It's 2 built different. Like, Flay's cool. But I have to swap to Daystick or Dayblade for the Magic Find anyways. So, like, I'll use the Flay for the Venom stacks or whatever. But, right there. Boom. I suppose. Because then he just insta-dies after that point. Yoink. But for that last phase, I gotta use Sting into Dayblade so I can get my Magic Find. Doing good. Gotta leave for class soon, though. Ah, rip. Big ripperoonies, man. Big ripperoonies. You hate to see it. I love /call Slayer. Is that... I don't think that's how that works. I'm pretty sure. That's how that works? That's crazy. I've been doing /call Maddox this whole time. Why does that work? That's so wacky. That's so goofy. Alright, well, whatever. Cool, I guess. Cool, I guess. So tomorrow, Blaze. Depends on if you're going to be backseat gaming me on Slayers. Ain't no way I'm getting backseat gamed on Slayers right now. This is crazy. Actually insane. I was joking. I thought you didn't have humor, bro. I don't believe it. I'm bored. Bro's very bored. SMH. Yoink. If you buy an Ink Feathers for 20 more lowest profit to use on Primordial Eye. For real. Is that the meta right now? Is that the strats? I know it's still, I think it's still profit on Sharp 7, right? As well. Good grief, what the heck was that? You just get 1 taps? How does that work? What kind of tech is bro doing? What in tarnation? Oh, bro's doing pooch forward strats. Okay. Massive swapping. Got you. Yeah, I'm not that sweaty. I'll pass. I'll pass. Get him. VCs during stream isn't that bad of an idea. Depends on who it's with. Depends on who it's with. Boom. Look at that. 380 magnifying. That is kind of fancy. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Hey, I have VC'd with you on stream. Relax. The people I don't want to VC on stream with, I do not VC on stream with. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing. Do this. Yoink. Did oh, struggling. Brain moment. So, oh, yo. Fancy. Ensnared snail. That means... Hold up, do I have... I don't have Bane of Arthropod 7 on this thing yet. Let's fix that. Let's fix that. There it is. Beautiful. Also have an alias for calling Maddox / CMad. Yeah, I need to make some alias commands. Would be nice. Yo, what's good, Boop? How's it going, bro? But dang, made 400 mil so far? That's kind of wild. How much do an inks... How much XP do an inks give on that? 'Cause that's kind of crazy. So on a VC, I mean, I'll VC sometimes, but not all the time. I do kind of do Slayer streams as more just chatting streams, you know? If I get really bored later, perhaps. Yo, chill. Good, man. How you doing? Doing good, bro. Thanks for asking. Glad you're doing well. We are currently running some Tarantula Slayer. Trying to get some loot up in here. I'm getting slaughtered by a Primordial jockey somewhere. Which feels kind of bad, bro. There we go. Alright. Yeah, where is he shooting me from? What in the world? Okay, he killed him. We're good. Not even close. Not even close. A little bit scary. Bam, bam. Take them down. Bro, these Magma Cube riders are so annoying, though. I gotta say it. I gotta say it. They're high-key mad annoying. Alright, there we go. When are they gonna nerf Jockey? That is a good question. I have no idea if that's gonna happen. Dropped much yet? Just saw the Ensnared Snail. Yeah, that's the only loot I've gotten so far. I mean, we dropped a Fly Swatter, but nothing crazy. 500k per, so you need to use 7 of them. Okay. Primordial eyes right now. Dang, I guess they were that much when I looked yesterday. Okay, so yeah, like 10 mil profit a piece, or no, 30 mil profit a piece. Dang, that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Yo, chill. Can I drop 2 today, chat? Thoughts? I probably could drop 2. Streaming until I drop 2 Primordial eyes. Is that the strat? That low-key might be the strat. So I have like, how many Kismets do I have right now? Got a decent chunk. Boom. Should we gonna sit here for 20 hours? I mean, it wouldn't be because I have... There's another one of those. Yeah, that's the second Tarantula's Houseman too. Forgot about that. Boom. Painful. Painful. Alright, appreciate you, Boop. Win Master Mode. It's gonna be a while, dude. My brain can't handle it right now. At least not on stream. Unless they do Dungeon Breaker tomorrow. I will not be getting back to see games. I will mute the entire chat. And my party. Heck W. And Slayer drops another Wasp, of course. Where's my money, bro? SMH. Okay, I'm getting beat up right now. This does not feel good. Dude. The stupid jockey, man. Where's he at? Ain't no way he followed me all the way over there. That's so dumb. These guys are so annoying. They're so annoying. The boss is not hard. It's always the minis. How are the minis harder than the actual boss? Explain. And it's not even the toughest mini. It's the common mini drop. Like, what the heck? It's messed up. This is not right. This is not cool. Why would they give him percentage damage? Why? Need more true defense or something up in here. Yoink. Pain. Oh well. It happens. It happens. Alright, let's do this. Voila. What else we got? Where did that even come up at, Blue Awesome? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Yo. There we go. Come here, dude. Hoping that's a viscount. It is. Let's go. Let's go over here. Get ready to jump to me. There we go. And I need him to jump over here. Actually, let's jump over here. I don't want to kill this viscount before. I would rather not. Bro, he's following me too much. I'm gonna do it. Okay. The catalysts. Holy, the insta respawn. That's why we save the viscounts. That's why we do it right there. We were taking 67 damage. That's crazy. That's crazy. And arrow poison. Getting some weird loot right now. Here's good, Raj. How's it going, bro? What's up? What's up? Hope everybody's having a good day so far. Once again, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. We're closing in on 30K for the red name. And also 28K for profile reviews. Getting very close to that. Let's do this. Boom, boom. Let's get him. It would be nice if there was like something you could do to destroy the cocoons a little faster. It's like insta break them all. If like imagine they made it so Silk Edge, if you used it like close to them, it just insta destroyed the whole cocoon. That would be cool. That'd be really cool. Have you dropped Primordial yet? Not yet. We're working on it. I'm hoping to drop one without meter, and then if we need to, we'll use meter. But I've got like almost 3.4 millimeters saved up, so we're getting pretty close. 3.5 mil is what you need to drop it guaranteed. 370. We take those. We take those. I have 176 bingo points and I'm uncommon rank. Should I spend on bingo rank upgrade or buy and sell spring boots? I would recommend getting the bingo rank upgrade. Personally, it just makes future bingos easier, which is really, really nice. Aren't you killing the spiders in mage armor? So Spider Slayer got an update about a month ago. And these guys become immune to mage damage, or like the boss becomes immune to mage damage after like the first 50% of the boss fight. So I'm not trying to like sweat and do armor swaps mid boss fight and everything. I ain't that serious about it. Bing. The giant sword strats. Is that the meta now? Get him. Get him. And cocooned. Let's go. So bingo rank. Or I might quit SkyBlock. I was thinking of quick money, so bingo rank might be useless. I mean, fair enough. But generally, from my experience, most of the time when people say they're gonna quit SkyBlock, they come back a couple months later. So, depends, I guess, really if you enjoy doing bingo or not. Like, are you gonna do, if you do come back, would you do more bingo, or are you just done with bingo? You know? Do this, do that. But yeah, I've quit SkyBlock multiple times. Before I started making videos on it, I quit a lot. Anytime there was a good Fortnite season or some other game I wanted to play, I didn't play for months. And then I'd come back when I was bored. Pretty much how it goes. Do this. Grab that. Nice. Probably come back for bingo, to be honest. I'm a bingo addict. Alright, well then, yeah, I would get the rank, because it'll make your bingos in the future way easier. Legendary rank is super nice, like the potions and stuff you get. It's really, really nice. They need to make it so you get haste 4, though. It's the only big issue with it. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Needs to give haste 4 instead of haste 3. Be the strats. Grab this. Cook him. Get him. Oh, almost had the wrong thing right there. That would have been awkward. Do. Very cool, Ghostbusters. How you doing today, bro? Might take a break for Silk Song, not gonna lie. I did, I have been doing the Silk Song streams over on Twitch. If y'all haven't followed the Twitch, make sure to do that. But yeah, I'm trying to slow it down a little bit, because I did like 8 hours in the first 3 days. So I was ahead of everybody. So I'm trying to slow down, so I'm kind of on pace with more people. Not doing spoilers as much, you know? But at the same time, I don't want to get backseat games. So, you know how it is. You know how it is. Also don't want spoilers for myself. Why haste 4? Because I don't think you can do logs with haste 3. I don't think you can instant break logs with gold axe and haste 3. If I remember right. I think you needed haste 4 for that. Or maybe I was doing something wrong. But I'm pretty sure I did a little bit of... Did it work with haste? No, I had to go get a jungle axe. That's what I had to do. Which, I mean... Or spruce axe. Spruce axe isn't too bad, actually. But it just makes starting off foraging a little bit more annoying. Not having haste 4. Bam. Do this. Get him. Did he get cocooned? He did not. Hold up. Let me go see. You can? I can't. I must have been doing something wrong then. Yoink. Oh. Do. See what I got? What did bro get? Did bro drop an eye? Did my man drop an eye? Oh, come on. Trying to swap to this. Bro dropped another wasp. SMH. Bro's loot is crazy. E-Man patch makes me sad. What did they do to E-Man? Who to what now? Giant sword for bats is actually really nice. I mean, I could do that if I need to. It doesn't really, I mean, it just makes them not get in the way for cocoons, I guess. That'd be the main reason. That'd be the main reason. Alright, hold up. Let me look at this. Yoink. Alright. I had a gold axe right here. Alright, efficiency 5. Let me grab my bingo. Oh, or elixir. Oh, can I call him? Doesn't work. Well, I have the effect for like the next 8 minutes. So this is a gold axe with efficiency 5. Does it work? Yeah, that's not as... It's not quite what I'm looking for. Like, it takes it a second, you know? Like, if I'm not able to sprint through it. Which I do have sweep now because... As well, because of other things, but... Is it equipment? I don't remember why I have sweep. I have sweep for some reason, but... Yeah, with, you do get... It is haste 3, right? Potions, or where do you see potions effects? I don't even remember. Active effects, here we go. Boom. Or does it not? How do I not have haste right now? Is it when you die you lose it? Because I have 7 minutes of effects still, but I don't have haste. Wacky. I should have haste. Unless I'm tripping. Or did I go over it and not notice? I mean... Huh. Get the pots again? You can't now. Can't call him, and he's gone. So, 07s. I don't know. Maybe I was dying in between, and then I just assumed I kept it, and I didn't keep it. I don't know. Anyways. Back to Spider Slayer. Alright, have a good one, Fred. Appreciate you, bro. Don't lose it upon death? Well, I don't know then. I don't know what's going on. Something weird happened. So I should have haste 3. Maybe I left the lobby before, like I started getting the splash and then I dipped before it finished. That could have happened. Who knows anymore? Who knows at this point? Get him. 1, 2, 3. Cooked. I need some loot though, bro. We're about to get to the point where I can meter this eye now. And it's not, how long has it been? It's been barely an hour. Alright, I'm gonna try, I think we'll go for a little bit longer. How much kismets do I have? I have 7, so I could meter 2, I could get 2 eyes today. Low key. We could go ahead and grab 2 of them. Why do you use Flay? So apparently it makes the venom stack whenever you hit him with it right there, and so then the venom will still be stacking whenever he gets out of it. So he instantly takes damage from venom, and then you only have to hit him once, and he's back in. Which if I had venom as 6, I probably wouldn't even have to hit him low-key. But yoink. But yeah, people come up with some crazy tech, dude. I mean, it's not, I guess it's not that crazy, but it's like so random. I swear. That's the cool thing about SkyBlock metas is like, I mean, the fact people are using Cow Hat in M7 right now, that's an actual strategy. Like, that's just insane to me. And then we're using Flaming Flay on Slayers. This was made for sea creatures. This is not a Slayer weapon. You know what I'm saying? But there we go. It's kinda crazy. But who knows what strategies. I'm curious to see like what the meta ends up being for Guardian Slayer. Because I imagine, you know, they'll have their Guardian Slayer weapons and stuff that people will be using, but then what kind of tech are people gonna do to figure out skips and stuff? You know? Because I'm sure there will be something. There's always something. Holy. I need to get cubic on this thing so it kills the magma cubes a little bit faster. For real, for real. Holy. Yeah, bro got cooked. Kinda crazy. How much do you make off SkyBlock? Like, off of videos and YouTube and stuff? I don't think I can legally tell you that. Also, my internet is bugging out, so I don't even know if you can hear me right now. Are we good? Think I'm gonna have to restart the game. Or relog. Well, that's annoying. We can hear. Okay, so it's just Hypixel bugging out now. Cool. I think my internet just cut for a moment. Fun times. Alright, we're back. Unfortunate. Okay, we're good. We're good. Cool. Scary times, dude. Boom, boom. I don't know why that happens. I've had our internet doing that the last couple weeks. Like, it'll just randomly cut out for a second. Or a couple minutes at a time. Very annoying, I must say. But yo, Emperor and Robert with the subs. Appreciate you guys. Again, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, fellas. Let's go. Closing in on 30K for the red name and also getting close to 28K so we can do some profile review streams. So make sure to tune in for those. We'll be doing those on Saturdays. But tomorrow we'll be having the Abbey phone event going on, which won't be a huge thing. Like, it's not going to take up the whole stream. So we'll probably end up doing, I don't know, we might do some Rev Slayers. I think I could, honestly, during Aatrox, I can probably get 2 million XP in one Aatrox, or 2 million XP per day in an Aatrox. So I got like 1.8 million yesterday. I didn't feel like I played for that long. I don't know. Maybe I just love Revs too much. We do Blaze. I have a video for Revs though. It's working towards a video. I'd like to see it. I do want to record and see exactly how many drops we get in a day. Oh. Alright then. Could invest in great white shark teeth and sell after Guardian update. I mean, you can invest in most fishing things and it'll probably be good for a toll, yeah. When that comes out. But who knows? Who knows what kind of shenanigans will appear. Let's grab this and that. You know what would be cool? Is if they made it so during Marina, instead of having the fishing events, like imagine Lotus Atoll they added to where the sharks spawn in Lotus Atoll just naturally and you can fish those there. But imagine during Marina they made it so you can catch anything from anywhere. So you can catch Jobuses from water fishing. You could do Titanoboas while fishing in like Galatia or something. That could go kind of crazy. And make like all the rare mobs like spawn twice as often or something. You know, that would be kinda wild. Just out here with fishing boss fights every 2 seconds. If you're fishing in a party. Thing on ban today? Did I miss anything? They added Tarantula RNG meter and Abbey phone revamp. Sorta. It wasn't really a full revamp, but they added like an earlier area that you can get to it in the hub. You can buy a cheap Abbey phone in the hub. Also, there is the Abbey phone event going on tomorrow. You know, the normal like Apple parody event. So we're gonna be getting a new max Abbey phone tomorrow with the new speed dial option, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so I'll be spending probably like 50 mil tomorrow on that, which is yay. Let's go. Wonderful. That would be really wonderful if I could drop a Warden Heart at some point. That would be really nice. Or a Primordial Eye today. But I've been doing so many revs off stream, dude. So many. If I do / call Slayer, how are we looking on the XP levels right now? Okay, I'm in the 0.07. I'm in the top 0.07 now. Dang, we're at almost 9 mil rev XP. That's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. Some nons about to get nuked by thunders. That would be pretty wild. Yeah, I think that would be kind of cool. I mean, it would still have to have like the, you know, the fishing level requirements. But yeah, imagine just catching a Jabus in the hub. Oh, that would be so funny. That would be so funny. But yeah, I guess people would probably troll with that a little too much. Maybe make the hub the one place that's like exempt from it, so you're not just constantly killing people doing random stuff. What's your favorite mayor apart from Diana? I like Aatrox, honestly, more than Diana. Aatrox is my goat. Boom. There he is. Oh, I thought that was gonna spawn it. Well, he's dead. Yoink. Flaming Flay is a very cool weapon, though. Really thought you were gonna do Blaze this Aatrox? I don't know. We might do some. Perhaps. It's just gonna depend again. If there's an update tomorrow, then we probably won't. Which, I mean, they're doing the Abbey Fallen event tomorrow, so I'd be on Crimson Isles anyway. So maybe I do some Blaze then. But I don't know. We'll see what shenanigans we get up to. Aatrox makes the end laggy. That is true. But I don't ever go to the end anyways, so. You know. Fine with me. Or fine for me, at least. You know, it doesn't bother me personally. Because, I don't know. Maybe I should do some more E-Man Slayer at some point, but for right now, it's not really a worry. I think what we're going to do in the future, the plan is to do a couple videos on some of the easier dies to get, which, I mean, right now, with the year that it is at the moment, they're really 3 times likely, or 3 times more likely to drop a Primordial, or not Primordial, a Archfiend die. So I could go roll some dice right now. That would not end well for me, though. And my mage setup would be in the bin. That would be kind of in the bin. I'd probably only get a short out of that video, but maybe. Maybe it'd be worth it. Decisions. I don't do profile reviews on regular streams, but if you have any specific questions or anything, I can help with that. Yoink. Let's do this. Voila. Cook him. Gave me a bad idea. Is bro gonna go roll dice now? Is that what's gonna happen? Is that what is going to happen? 1, 2. He has purchased a high class. Oh dear. Now I want to do it. Chat, should I roll some dice today? Thoughts? Just lose all my money that I have saved up for playing mage? Is that the strats? Dang, bro rolled a 1 already. 3 rolls? That's kind of crazy. Oh, I'm trolling. Actively trolling. Yoink. Do this. Voila. Cook him. Beautiful. Do it. I have 2 bill now, most of it tied up in bad mining gear. Should I sell for a good term? I would not do that now. Generally, it's never a good idea to sell gear if it's something you're going to use in the future. Because, like, odds are you'd end up getting into mining in the future anyways. To be do it. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. But liquidating is never a good idea, honestly. Like, the only time you really want to sell something is if you're selling it to buy something that's better. And that's not really, like, something that's better. Especially at... hold up, let's do this. There we go. It's like, term is good, for sure. But... you know, you don't want to sell like a mining setup to get like a farming setup or anything else and something else. You know, if you're gonna sell like YoG armor, then you want to sell it to be able to get a little more money for Devon's armor, you know, like that sort of thing. Don't want to mess up the cross progression stuff generally. Liquidation bad. So I would just use the gear that you have right now. It's always better to use the gear you have right now to make the money for whatever you're wanting to buy, rather than selling that gear. Always better to do that. Bro, where's my money? They're not dropping me squat. And yeah, term at 3 bill net worth would be kinda not good. I'm gonna be real. Term at 3 bill net worth would be way too early. Let's do this. Alright, chat, should I roll some dice? Do I roll the low? Like, I should roll the high dice if I'm wanting to get the die. The only reason I would do this is so I can get the die. That's the only reason. It's a 1 in 200 chance when you roll, right? It's not like whenever you get a 6. It's like a 1 in 200 when you get the roll. Yeah, 1 in 222 with high. Okay. Have Devons with no slots. Like, that's not bad gear. Like, if it's Devon's, it's not bad. It'll take a little bit to get it to, you know, fully maxed out and everything, but it's still not bad. Haven't even reconned my drill into 655. Dude, it's still gonna make you good money. If you, like, you'll have to powder grind, of course, if you haven't done that yet, but it's way better to do that than just to throw it away like that. Because Terminator does not make a ton of money, especially if you don't have a ton of net worth to back it up. So you would regret it, trust. End up with no money methods. That's how people end up with no money methods and they get stuck. That is generally how it happens, is people sell their mining gear to get a combat setup, and then combat makes not great money for a very, very long time, and then they get bored because they can't progress and then they quit. That's usually how that goes. Well, let's do that. Boom. I have seen it too many times. Doing the powder grind right now. Gotcha. Do this. Think I should buy Infernal Crimson Helmet or Crown of Avarice? I would stick with Crown of Avarice personally, because it is it gives magic finds, and generally the reason, you know, you use Crimson gear is for Slayers. So me personally, that's what I'm running right now, is Crown of Avarice. So usually that's going to be the better option, because I mean, and they're all very similar as far as damage goes. Like, mine only has like 50 mil on it, so it's as good as a 10 mil helmet. There's another Darkness Rune. But yo, what's good, Rise? How's it going, bro? Please change the rune on your term. Dude, how dare you? Yeah, you're not wrong, actually. Do runes show up in Hex? They don't, right? No. What rune should I get? I don't know why I called you Rise. I always call you Replays. I just read the name out loud. Lol. Yo, what's good, Dragon Boy? How's it going, bro? What's up? What's up? I think I do. I think I remember. Sorta, kinda, maybe. Let's see. Do this. Voila. Felt weird hearing that. Maybe I should change it. Perhaps. I don't know. Yeah, I should probably change the look on this thing. I kind of want like lava tears, I think. Hold up. Let's take a look. What do I have in here? Let's go to... Normally you can filter... Couldn't you filter to bow runes? I swear did they change that? Used to be that you could filter to bow runes. Can you not do that now? That's weird. Why? Why would they change that? Is that on Bazaar? No, it wouldn't be on Bazaar. What the heck? Why would they remove that? That's so annoying. It's for boots. Having no rank playing SkyBlock is horrible. It do be an experience, that's for sure. What is Darkness Within? That is boots as well. Isn't there a lava tier somewhere? These are boots. Tidal rune is boots. Wake rune, I've already tried. I didn't love it. Lava tears, here we go. Alright. Let's see. Slash call rune. Would that work? What's his name? Dusk. That's what it is. Slash call dusk. There we go. Here we are. Let's see. See how this works. Gambling time. Real. Boom. Should I buy a Crown of Avarice with 0 coins and grind it myself, or buy one with coins already? I mean, I would get one that's got like at least 100k or something, or a mil, because that's just painful after that. Or it's just painful getting it up to that point, and then after that it's just something that happens eventually. But starting off with a little boost is nice. Dude, come on now. Come on now, bro. Gambling time. Should I gamble all my money? I kind of want to drop the Archfiend die. So. Alright, here we go. Took us 10 runes to make this happen. How does it look? What the freak am I looking at, bro? I don't think I like it, but we'll try it. Can I just take the rune off at this point? Just do runeless. That might be best. Because it's so much all over my screen. It's so much all over my screen, man. Telling you wake rune. Dude, I had a wake rune for the last like 3 years. I didn't like it. I don't want it. Maybe it's your texture pack making it so like loud. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Alright, here we go. There's an explosion going on inside the volcano in this lobby. Alright. Beat him up. I was in like everywhere it could be. Yeah, that's too much. What in the world? What in the world? What other bow runes are there, dude? What other runes are there? There's Call Dusk. See if he has the filters on his. No. Rune removal. Let me just remove it. There we go. Alright. Do that. Boom. Think runes are bad on bows. That might just be the problem. Let's see how this looks. Think this will be much better. Oh yes. Think I just need it clean, to be honest. Think that's really all I needed. Get him. There we go. I need some money. That's what I really need. Where's my coins at, bruh? LF coins. Can you actually check the meow music rune? Hold up, let me look at this. Give me a moment. Chat, whose thing is slaughtering me right now? Something was beating me up. Not cool, man. Yoink. Yo, Hoppity's calling me. Didoots. Trash. Typical. Hoppity always got trash. Alright, let's look at this. Meow music rune. What are these looking like right now? Why did it go to armor? 400 mil. Nice. Nice. Yo, it's good, Dracula. How you doing today, bro? Let's see. Good grief. 400 mil is crazy, though, right? Or did they go down? That's so much money. I feel like I would get annoyed with that sound. I don't really like the cat sounds in Minecraft. I think I'd get annoyed with that, to be completely honest with you. It was good, Mom. How's it going, bro? Did sing it. I want to hear it in your voice. Want me to sing the Lava Chicken song? I think I'm gonna have to get paid for that. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna have to get paid for that one. Yeah, I think that would get so annoying. The meow music rune. I think the dog one would probably be better. I don't mind the dog sound, but greedy, nah. I just don't want to sing it, bro. I don't want to sing it. My voice still hasn't woken up today. It's still not awake. Yoink. Stay hydrated, boys. Maybe this will help. I'm gonna need to get another water bottle soon. I think there's a white sparkle one that's pretty cool and minimalistic. Yeah, the white spiral rune, maybe. That one could be good, perhaps. Have a bunch of those just chilling. That was weird, right? I think I just broke a sponge with the sword instantly. Am I crazy? Or did I see that? Bottle was a paid actor. Real and true. Alright, let's do this. Yoink. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Give me the money. He did not give me the money. Do we have enough? Oh, we're close. We need like 2 more kills and then I could meter it if I wanted to. Low key could be the strategeries. Okay. Let's see. How's this going? Oh, everything's stacked on top of each other. So awkward. Boom. Get him. Mercs. Little bit of money. We'll take it. Okay, now I think it's 2 more. I don't know. 2 or 3. Oh, dang. I'm full on string now. Excuse me. I can't spell. Alright, let's do that. Can I sell this? Actually, I might hold on to this. Loki. Turn some Rev Flesh into Rev Viscera and then sell it. Oh, that's the first Vank I've spawned all day. Do those still do KB even with shell-wise? Or are they different now? Can't tell. He's missing every shot. Okay, that one hit me. So they don't do KB now. Even with shell-wise, that's actually W. massive W's. Alright. Beat him up. Nether stars. Easy money. Sneezing of the century. Legit, bro. Okay, I just did it again. I think some of these blocks just aren't updating or something. Maybe they're bugging out if, like, webs go around them from the Slayer. And then it thinks that it's a web, but it leaves it because it's a sponge. I don't know. It's so weird. It's a weird bug. Ink Bank got bad aim. Legit, bro. These withers, you'd think with 3 heads they'd be able to hit a shot, but good grief. Probably gonna do revs later than blaze. Might be the strats. I might have to do some blaze this week. We'll see what shenanigans we get up to. Mercs. What money making method should I do? No farming. There's good methods in Rift, hunting, like Invisibugs and Shulkers is good. Oh, hi there. But yeah, those are the main like early game methods, I would say, before you get into mining. Boom. Get him. 1, 2, 3. Cook him. Holy, it's so laggy. There we go. 378 magical power. Or not magical power. Magic find. Yeah, 378 magical power. I don't think I'd be doing this good right now. If that were the case. It'd be kind of awkward. Unless you and Dawn get on M7. I'm down. I haven't run M7 in a couple days. I gotta get a few runs in at least. If I can even just do like dailies, dude, that's fine with me. Make things go by a little quicker. So I mean, even doing dailies, it would take me like, I mean, honestly, if I just did dailies, it'd take me like 3 months, which really is not that bad, to be honest. But I would like to do more than dailies sometimes, for sure. But I think I might have to start staying up late with you guys at some points if I'm actually gonna get these runs done on time, or in a reasonable amount of time. But who knows? Get him. There we go. My sleep schedule is already abysmal. I've been waking up too late. Like, I've been going to bed too late, I guess. I've been getting a good amount of sleep, like 7-8 hours, but I'm still so tired when I wake up. It's kind of wacky. Kind of goofy just a little bit. 1. Oh, crap. I dropped arrow poison. Sell this. Wasting money. You'll love to see it. I'm just glad they didn't do like a hits phase thing with this guy. I don't really like E-Man hits phase personally. Not really a fan. Probably because I'm bad at it and blow myself up every now and then. But I don't know, maybe I wouldn't do that now. It's been so long since I did E-Man. It's been so long. If they added a talisman that made you immune to explosive arrows, that'd be great. Or something like that. 2, 3. Get him. Cook him up. I miss the skips you used to be able to do with this thing. Can I reach this? Sag. That works. Man. Yeah, they don't go by quite as fast as revs do, I won't lie, but still not too bad. On weekends we tend to lock in. Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't run any with y'all last night. I don't know if y'all were running it. But have you made money? From tarantulas, I think we're in the positive right now. I used the snail that I dropped, which is the only good drop I've gotten so far. But how much web do I have? Oh yeah. Yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling. Ran it for a few hours, like 15 runs. Okay, nothing too bad then. Didn't miss too much. Yeah, I'm not doing like some people out here being super sweaty doing like massive swaps and stuff. So I ain't doing all that, but boom. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. It's what you love to see. But yeah, I think I could cash in my Kismets right now, make like 30 mil off of them in total. I mean, it'd be really 30 mil off the Kismets, but like a lot more off of the Primordial line. But I don't know, man. I kind of want to wait and see what happens with Guardian Slayer, and then can cash in on that. I hope they don't make us wait for ages. Like, they've kind of done themselves in adding in ink feathers if they're just gonna wait a month every time they add an RNG meter before you can use them. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Mercs. Kismets? Oh, did I say Kismets? I meant Innate Feathers, yeah. Why using Flay? So apparently it makes the Venom stack, like the Venomous enchant, makes it stack for longer. So the second that he spawns or that he gets out of the immunity phase, he just takes a ton of damage from that. So just makes things go by a little bit quicker. It really doesn't save that much time, but something cool you can do. Trail bracelet work for you? When I kill my Spider Slayer, I don't have the 10 magic find more. It depends. Like, sometimes it does. It's a little bit odd, I feel like. Like, I think if you... It might just be, like, if you're hitting, the little guy, it doesn't work. And if you're hitting the big one, it does. But their hitboxes are, like, so intertwined. So I can tell, like, sometimes I'm getting more magic find than others. Like, I've had 380 a few times, but most of the time it's 370. Are all new islands going to be 1.21 from now on? Most likely, yeah. I expect it to be the case. And they're going to slowly start upgrading older islands to be that way as well, to newer versions. Let's do this. Yoink. Do that. Get him. Like, yeah, there we got 378. But I think that's, like, I've had somewhere it's 380. I don't know. I'm a level 160 Iron Man going for Mosquito Bow this Aatrox. Is that a good idea? It's not a bad idea. Thing is, like, Mosquito is... It's not bad. But the thing is, you'll need Mosquito for a lot of other stuff in the future, is the main issue. Like, there's the Mosquito Pet that uses digested mosquitoes. I think there's, I want to say, some talismans that use it or something. Yeah, I think the talisman upgrade uses it for Tarantula Ring. But grab that. It's about the same as Spirit Shortbow at this point, I think. So if you can do F4, or if you have a Spirit Shortbow, it's probably not worth going for. And I would recommend probably just going for that instead, for Spirit Shortbow. But if you don't have those, then, you know, it's totally fine. It's not a bad option. Gotta go get ready for class beyond in 3 hours. I decided to go to class. Alrighty, have a good one, bro. But anywaysers, I am curious to see how Guardian Slayer works out. I am very curious. Alright, there are like So many people doing Spider Slayer in this lobby. I might have to swap it. Low key. Might have to switch out. I do need to get some more arrows as well. Yoink. Call Jax. Boom. Just got off work. We're doing Spider Slayer today for RNG. That is the plan. Hoping that we get some drops. Which we've dropped a snail so far as our best drop, which we ended up using, so didn't even really make money off of it. But it does make our bosses faster for the future, so still not a bad thing to get. Do this. 1, 2, 3. Mercs. Playing flame meta, it is a little bit helpful. It's like you don't have to have one, but you use it right there whenever he enters the immunity phase, and it'll make your venomous stacks stay. So then whenever he gets out of the immunity phase, he'll just instantly take a ton of damage. So it does make it go by a little bit quicker. But I think it's probably better if you do less damage. For me, it's not really a noticeable difference, to be honest. But the grind is real. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Yoink. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Get this. Yoink. There we go. Beautiful. Dying for any buffs to mining. Ain't no way we're looking for mining updates again. Crazy. Yoink, let's do that. I have Shadow Fury and can comfortably do F6. I was hoping Mosquito would get me into F7. It's not that good. It was, when it first came out, it was comparable to Juju. But that was because they forgot to add a cooldown to the left click ability. So they did add a cooldown a couple days after. So it is not that good anymore. Bane of Arthropod 6. I don't think I really need that on anything. I'm gonna be real, but just in case. I guess actually it would be good for Claymore. I suppose it's an option. That's fine. Have it in there. But yeah, Mosquito, it was good when it first came out, but it's definitely not quite at that level any longer. People were using it in M7 for a couple days as well. It's kind of crazy. Some people went insane and just 5 Master Starred fully maxed out of the Mosquito Bow. Then it got patched 2 days later. Like, yeah, I kind of saw that one coming. Some gamers in the game chat. Let's go. We go back to back. Bane of Arthropods. What in the world? Say that the unnerfed Mosquito Bow is comparable to Juju. It was better than Term. Like chat, I swear. Swear. It's better than Term when it spammed and you had mana and you did all the setup for it. Whenever you did not do all that setup in normal situations, it was comparable to Term. If you had normal clicks per second, like a normal person, what setup you had to do SOS flare and all that jazz had to be in dungeons to get the mana required to use the left click for long. But yeah, it was better DPS with 8 CPS. Yeah, you had to have so much mana regen though. That's my point. If you don't have, you know, SOS flare, you're not level 500. Like, it's not that good. Or it wasn't that good. Still good, but had to have a ton of mana regen. So, dying for any buffs to mining. Why are we looking for mining buffs? Well, yeah, I mean, I guess mining does kind of need some buffs. That is fair, actually. But I confused buffs with updates in my head. So we have so many mining updates in the game, but Yeah, mining is in a weird spot, that is for sure. It is in a very weird spot. Claymore is better than Sting for spawning. Or better Sting is for spawning. Dude, I don't have a crazy Claymore. I'm waiting on my Claymore to go crazy. But let's just see. Where is my Claymore? I think I've got him in the hunt axe. It's probably like 0.2 damage. That's usually how that goes. Yoink. Boom. Claymore. He's got Bane of Arthropods and Sharpness, and I think that's it. Because I'm waiting to upgrade him too much for whenever I actually... he does already have Bane of Arthropods, actually. I'm trolling. Let me take this back. I really don't need that, then. Just gonna throw that up here. Let's see the damage difference, shall we? Bang, 1.2. Bang, 1.7. I think I'd need a lot more upgrades to make that noticeable, which he doesn't even have Fumings, to be fair, but still. They buffed Sting on Tuesday, so Sting is a lot better than it was. Sting is very good now. I know Claymore can be better, but I have to do a ton of upgrades to it, and I'm waiting on that. But yeah, Sting is very good now. Yoink. Nice. I don't think there's much else I can do to it though, other than like putting gems. So I'm not gonna sweat that too much. We do have the meter required to drop a Primordial though, whenever we want. What's good, King? What's good, Polish? How y'all doing today? Every skill got very nice attributes in mind. Just got like a 10% chance to get one extra prestige. True. Gamble. I don't want to do it. It's gonna go so badly. I don't want to do it. Alright, do I do it? Do I just sell everything and gamble 1 billion coins real quick? I don't know. Might be the case. Might be the strats. Holy, it's so laggy. What the heck? What's going on here? That was weird. That was very weird. Doing good. About to get Ref 7. Yo, GG. Let's go. About to be able to spawn T5s, right? Isn't that? I think level 7 is when you can start spawning T5s. That's when things get a little bit tricky up in here. For sure, for sure. Boom. Yo, gotta take care of him before he completely slaughters me. Do this. Boom, boom. Yoink. Here we go. Voila. Yeah, holy lag. I don't know what's going on here. Some people start doing Blaze or something, probably. Probably got some people doing Blaze. Alright, you know what? I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Hold up. Let me get some buffs here real quick. Let's do this first. This is going to be painful. Sting better than Claymore? I think they're pretty comparable right now. I think if you have a really strong Claymore, then it's probably fine. But they made it so Sting actually does the... I think it's multiplicative now, or additive, whichever one is better. So Sting's actually really, really good now. They're pretty similar, though. So since my Claymore's not buffed or upgraded that much, I just use the Sting for now. Alright, let's see. So we have... Let me see if I can sell this. Sell these. And sure, why not? Alright, we have 776 mil. You know what? Let's make it a clean number. Deposit the whole purse. We're gonna withdraw Let's do 100 mil. That's our max for the day. Okay. All right. Day 1 of gambling with a high-class Archfiend dice. I'm not sure how long we're going to do this. The goal right now is to drop a die. So at the moment, if we call Vincent, it is 3 times more likely to drop an Archfiend die. So we're going to go ahead and get our hands on one of these. So I want a high class. They're 28 mil right now. So what we're going to do, I'm going to deposit all my coins. And we are going to limit ourselves to gambling 100 mil. That is the limit right now. So if you guys want to come visit me and watch this, feel free to do so. We are on my island right now. You can do exclamation IGN if you would like to. Yo, what's good, MSG? Why don't you make your island look better? Because that requires effort. But let's see. I haven't gambled with a dice in a long time, so let's just let's see how this goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. Okay. Okay. We didn't lose too much money there. We lost like 8 million coins. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Let's see. Let's get another one. Let's get another one. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we lost like 2 mil. Dude, I mean, this isn't going as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'm not gonna lie. So we're probably gonna lose a lot of money on this next one. That's usually how that goes. That's usually how that goes. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's go. We're in the positives right now. What the heck? Ain't no way. We've actually made money right now. Let's go again. Let's go again. Let's see. I'll try and buy this one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yo, okay, we're still in the positives. What the heck, dude? What is going on? What is going on? We're making bank right now. We're making bank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. You know what? We'll do 50 mil more. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Dang it. All right. Alright, we're gonna hold on to that one. No die today, it looks like. But don't worry, we will roll it later. Unfortunate, unless we can get some money out of this. Unless we can get some money out of this. I need some bank right now. I need some bank. Oh, we're down bad right now. We're down bad. He's addicted to be stopped. I mean, the goal is to drop a die. Like, I haven't lost that much money. I was okay with losing like 100, 150 mil. So we just lost 150 mil. That's not that bad. It's not that bad. If I would have let my whole purse go, then it would have been really awkward. Where's yours? Dang, bro dropped one. That's crazy. It was good intel. Oh, man. Oh, man. But yeah, the die's not even worth going for realistically. I just want to be able to say that I've dropped it, you know? So we did a lot of rolls right there. We did like 70. So if we can get some good RNG next time, then we'll be good. So I'll probably do that every day. We'll set a limit of like 100, 150 mil. At least while Vincent's got that call. Got that available. We'll probably do that. If we drop something right here, then we can, like something we don't need for Claymore. Excuse me, we can sell it and buy that. Yo, what's good, Milk? My snake just bit me again? Bro, what? Pet snake? Uh-oh. Pet snake not being nice? That's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Alright. I've got 2 to play. But I don't do island visits Gaunt. Sorry, man. I'm sure it's very cool, though. Yoink. Alright, let's see what we got. Titanic. I did get a Cubism 6 recently. So that was nice. That was like 40 mil a couple days ago. So that was helpful. Gonna do some dungeons today? No. I am dungeons out until they add Dungeon Breaker. When they add Dungeon Breaker, I'll start running again on stream. So it could be tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see. I don't think we're getting anything here. I'm gonna be real. I'll take this. Take that. Anything else? This one. Never mind. Whoops. Alright, run it back. We got one more charge left. Let's do it. Please make me coins. 1, 2, 3. Be answer, what do you do to stack your crown faster? I'm not really doing much, honestly. I mean, I just got scav on my weapons. That's about it. I'm not trying to level it up too quickly because I'm gonna be doing a ton of slayers. But yeah, I just grind a lot, pretty much. It was good, Lags. How's it going, bro? Only one time? Yeah, it's only visiting you one time, but then everybody else needs to get visited, and then I don't have time for everybody, so I have time for nobody. What level are you in levels? I think I'm like, last I checked, I was 111th. Just, I could grind it out more, but I need a break mentally from dungeons, so. That's the main reason. I have a question. Loot share, Slayer trading still worth it? Depends on the Slayer, probably. Personally, I don't really think it's worth it most of the time. Like, for T5s generally, and like just the harder bosses. Like, if you're one-tapping each other's fins, that's probably fine. But most other things, if you're doing it at the highest level, probably not worth it. Because revs don't really have any drops that are worth doing that for. Tarantulas take so long to kill. Why am I going all the way to 12? What in the world? But it's top 15 yesterday on islands. Very nice, very nice. But yeah, for Svens, it's probably still worth. Do you want to start an Iron Man? I do not. I definitely do not. But yeah, we did do a lot of gambling. I just lost 150 mil. Feels bad, man. Alright, let me do this. See what we got. Please give me some money this time. Pretty... Eh. If it was Giant Killer 7, maybe. But it's not looking great. I'll take Giant Killer 6 just cuz, but I don't think I really need that on anything, to be honest with ya. It's not looking good, boys. It's not looking good at all. 07s. 07s indeed. I'll just hold on to these. I don't think I need them for anything. Because realistically, I mean, I'm not getting Giant Killer 6. I have it on this, but I'm not going to be using that. I will go ahead and throw this in here, though. Alright. Let's do that. Should be good. Alright, want to overflux? Yeah, that would be nice. That does sound pretty nice. Question is, do I gamble all the money I'm going to get from Primordial today? I mean, that's kind of what I've already done, actually. We just gambled all the money that I would make from Primordial today. So, you know. Yoink. Come here, dude. 1, 2, 3. Beat him up. 1, 2, 3. Absolutely cooked. And cocooned. GG. Dropped Overflux yesterday. GG. Let's go. Yeah, hold up. I'll check my spot on the leaderboard here in a second. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Hook him. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Get him. That's how it's done. Okay. Leaderboard. We are 115th now. It's how much you drop in 2 days. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm just not getting XP for a while. Just ain't happening. So hopefully we can get some for too long if they add Dungeon Breaker. I'll be running more on stream because of that, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Boom. Please die. Bro took his time, holy. Ah. Getting stuck in other people's webs. Wacky. What set you wearing in weapon? I am using the Sting, and then I swapped to Dayblade for the Magic Finds. And then I'm running Crown of Avarice and then 3/4 Infernal Crimson right now. Scav on Dayblade and farm Ghost for Crown. Yeah, I mean, that's a good strategy for sure. Because you can get like a mil every 5 minutes or something with that. It does not take long at all. But I'm so sick of Ghost grinding. I already maxed out the beast area on that before Crown of Avarice existed, so I'm good. Yo, Zeno with a sub. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. 7 to 8 mil per hour. Very nice. Very nice. But yeah, again, boys, if y'all haven't already, make sure to subscribe. We're closing in on 30K for the red name. And also 28K for some profile review streaming. So make sure to check out the subscribe button. And make sure you're subbed. Do this. Boom. Da-doot. There we go. Grab this. Voila. Alrighty. Cool. Sold 800K worth of soul string. GG, dude. Yo. Very nice eagle. Or dropped the wasp. I still haven't dropped one today, man. What's going on here? Also got 5.5 bill purse. Bro is cooking. Bro hasn't gambled Archfiend in a while, I can tell. Do this. 1, 2, 3. Mercs. Get him. All right. Moving on. But there's a lot of people in this lobby again. Cool. Very pog. This is why I like Revs. You get a solo lobby and it's so chill. And then you got this. Too many peoples. Too many peoples. Where did he go? There he is. But yeah, I know some people have been saying there's like, they have issues with Rev just out healing. Like just infinitely healing. Does anyone know why that happens? Or is it just like straight up bug? If you don't do enough damage, he just ignores you. I got no clue. I haven't had any issues. We've been doing this for 2 hours and I haven't seen a Rev, or not Rev, Tarantula out heal at all. So I don't know. I wonder if it's just a DPS thing. Because I think he just has some natural healing. Can you give me ultimate wise 5? I cannot do that, sir. I do not do handouts, mate. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Do this. Revs heal if the player don't take damage. Yeah, I think I said Revs. I meant Tarantula. But like apparently people have been having issues where they're like fighting the Tarantula and he's just out healing them. Like they're right on top of it. So I assume that it like if they get too far away from it, that it will like what's it called? If you get too far away from it, it jumps away and then it starts doing its healing thing. And then after that point, even if you get close to it, it just keeps doing the healing. I don't know. Do this. 1, 2, 3. Yoink. Cook him. Oh. Forgot to swap to my magic find. Lol. You're using the cocoon sword. So the cocoon is actually from the primordial belt. So the belt is what makes them cocoon, but I am using the sting sword, which is the slayer sword for tarantula. It got buffed on Tuesday, so it is very nice now. It actually does good damage. It's like halberd of the shredded for Revs, as it should be. Are you British? I am not British. I have a very good British accent, for real, for real. Totally accurate, mate. And it definitely doesn't sound Australian at any point in time. I do that too much. I start off, like I try to start off in a British accent, and then it always ends up being Australian. Every single time. Do you know if rod swapping still works for vanillas? It should, yeah. That's like not something that they can patch. It's just how the game works. But it's not like the old inventory swapping, you know, you don't just like change it in your inventory. Gotta just have both in your hotbar and then cast one, swap to the other really quick. Or whatever it was. I think that was how it works. Bam. Mercs. Another one. Are we for real? It's my third one. What the heck, man? Alright, let's do this. Alright, so what we need to do, we need to get back up to 150 mil from the primordial eye, and then anything we drop other than that I can use to gamble. Smile. That's the plan. That is the game plan. Okay. Boom. Yoink. Do this. 1, 2, 3. Get him. My Midas Chimera 3 does the same damage, if not more. Yeah, I mean, Chimera 3 do go kind of crazy. But, unfortunately, does not go as crazy as it once did. Which, I mean, I don't know. Sting should be the best weapon, realistically, for these. Should be the best. I don't think that's crazy. But, why are you so poor? I thought you were a billionaire. Because I keep spending my money on stuff, dude. I keep spending money on things. That's the issue. When you're a YouTuber, you don't stay rich for long. That's kind of how it goes. Which, the money in I do have a little bit more in the bank right now. I got 600 mil extra chilling in the bank. But the Bill G-Drag purse, or Bill G-Drag bank, I don't touch. But yeah. Grind a ton though, yeah, but the thing I've been going for recently is class average 50. And so the next thing that I have to play is Mage on that grind, and Mage is super expensive. So spending a lot of money on that stuff, and of course attributes. I had to spend a couple bill on attributes to max those out when those came out. And honestly, I don't grind as much as I used to. I used to grind a lot, but now it had gotten to the point recently where if I wasn't playing on stream, I wasn't playing pretty much. So I've been trying to start playing again a bit more, because I do need a lot more money for the things we're doing in the future. But I've also been really working on videos, and for the video I'm working on right now, I'm doing a Rev Slayer grind. And I do not make money from Rev Slayer, really. Rev doesn't make money unless you drop a Warden Heart. If anything else is pretty much just breaking even. So, kinda in the bin as far as that goes. Boom. But yeah. Just drop a handle real. That's the other problem. Handles are half the price they used to be. They're like 600 mil profit rate, or not even that. They're like 500 mil profit right now. So it's pretty rough out here. Need to level up Greg's. Might be the strats. Start leveling G-Drags as I do revs. Might be the moves. That would probably help with my money issues quite a bit. Should have been shooting these that whole time. I've thought about doing that. I don't know. It's possible that I finish the grind a lot sooner than I originally anticipated. But I don't know. I probably shouldn't count on that happening. Hit 50 mil Blaze XP for real? Oh goodness. I'm not even at 10 mil revs yet. What's better for term, duplex, or soul eater? Unless you're doing E-Man, or not E-Man. Unless you're doing Kudra or M7 Arch / Burst, then no. Your information leveling Greg is bad nowadays. Have you seen? Yeah, Greg is pretty rough right now, actually. But I mean, it'd be better than. It'd still be profits. Right now, I'm not leveling anything. I don't know. I guess it would be kind of similar to level rats. It'd probably be kind of similar to just having the extra magic find from not leveling at this point. But Gregs are easy. You don't even need the level 200 Greg. Yeah, I mean, I have G-Drags, but I'm saying if I was leveling G-Drags for money. But yeah, I mean, one shot with just armor and Chimera Claymore. I don't have Chimera Claymore because I'm poor. Yet. It's one of the things I'm working on. It's what I'm saving up for. Boom. The other thing is, if you're using that, then you're not getting the magic find, so you probably make less money anyways. But yeah, aren't G-Drags like less than a bill right now? Level 200 G-Drags. Everybody sold them because Shelmets are... Everyone had multiple because Shelmets, and now Shelmets are in the bin, so... Let's see. What is it? Level 200 G-Drag. Yeah, 750 mil. It's like 150 mil profit from selling those. Maybe 200 mil. But yeah, you poor. I mean, the whole goal of this profile was SkyBlock XP. It was never really money, so I've never really done any money grinds. I haven't had to stop and grind money, which now I'm probably gonna have to, unless I get really lucky in these last Archer runs. I need like another 2 billion coins or something, most likely, to be able to play mage. So we'll see what happens. But it's been so long since I played Hypixel because I've been banned and wiped. Any tips what I should do? Low-key forgot. SkyBlock level 2. Starting off, it's a good idea to go for farming. Is a good early money method, and Rift is also pretty nice. Go chill. But yeah. So those are generally the good starters. I mean, you can also go for foraging. Foraging doesn't make a ton of money right now, but the hunting side of the foraging update makes good money. Let's do this. Voila. Uh-oh. Why is bro spinning? He's just spinning right around. I'm gonna try and talk when I can in the game chat. See what we can do. I have this pack for 1.21, or you use a different one. When I play 1.21, I just play with vanilla pack, honestly. We don't do PVs on regular stream midnight. Sorry, man. Soon 540. If they add 540 in the next couple updates, I don't expect to see 540 until Foraging 2.0, to be honest. Or second Foraging Island. I wouldn't expect that to happen. There we go. But yeah. Yoink. Yeah, the goal of this profile has been solely getting SkyBlock XP, so I am very high level and very poor. That is kind of how it goes. Oh, hi there. Hello there. But I got gear to be able to do everything in the game, just not at like hyper max efficiency. Very high level and very RNG carried. True. That is true. Oh, I'm stuck in this guy's webs now. Cool. Get him. There we go. Should do sludge mining. That is definitely not a very great money method for me at this point. How many hours of sludge mining? How much does sludge mining make an hour, chat? Like 20 mil? Is it even 20 mil? Probably about 20, 25, right? I have no idea. But to make 2 billion coins, that'd be like what? 200 hours sludge mining, something like that. Be a lot. Just cobble mine, real. Could do coal mining since you're on low ping. That is true. I think if I was going straight for money though, we'd be doing Blaze, which we'll probably do some Blaze this week while Aatrox is here. Probably end up doing Blaze tomorrow, perhaps. I don't know. We might. Again, the video I'm making right now is on revs. So, what am I shooting play at? What is bro shooting play at? Can I backseat Blaze / E-Man? If you're polite about it. Perhaps. But yeah, I'm not gonna do like I'm not gonna do like Soul Eater strats probably. Or like phase skip strats, I mean, on Blaze, just because it costs so much for me to level up the daggers. Just do old-fashioned Blaze. Because I'm poor. Makes 55 mil an hour from sludge mining? Ain't no way. Ain't no way you're making that much from sludge mining. How much is sludge right now? What the heck? Yoink. Sludge is 1.4k. I don't believe it. There ain't no way. You have to be getting so much sludge. Seeing better than Claymore for Spider. I like it just because, I mean, it is better. It's really good damage. I think you can get better damage with Claymore if you have like a Chimera Claymore already. Then yeah, of course, that's going to be better. But, I mean, you use the Sting for spawning anyways. So, just mean you have like 4 different swords in your hotbar. You have to swap 2 for different parts of the fight. And they're pretty similar damage. And my Claymore's not leveled up, so my Sting is way better for damage. It's like 50% more damage from this. Used to be like 14 mil an hour, pretty sure, before the changes, but now you break so many blocks an hour. Dang. That is crazy. That is kind of crazy. Get him. Boom. Another darkness rune. What do I need to do? Blaze and make some money? What's the minimum? I mean, you can use like a blaze pet probably. And like maybe get away with, I wouldn't recommend T2 daggers. Because like T2 you can use for comps and like starting to get to the point where you can make T3s, but if you're really going to make money, you need T3 daggers. Pretty much. It's kind of how it goes. Bat blocking all my shots right now. Let him take him down. Some silk. So they turn the sludge into gemstone mixture and forge. Yeah, I mean if you're doing forge flips, that definitely makes sense. Worth buying the S7 armor for besides dungeons? I mean Necron. I mean if you don't have Crimson yet, Crimson's gonna be better outside of dungeons. But Necron is like, it's an option to use for Slayers and stuff before you get Crimson. This. There we go. Is Fierce Crimson enough? I mean, base Crimson? No. 100% no. You need at least Burning if you're going to be doing T4 Blaze. It's expensive. It's the hardest Slayers in the game. So, the gear's pretty pricey. But if it wasn't, it wouldn't make any money. You need to hit Blaze 7 to get to the point at which you can make good money, right? Because of high classes. And generally, yeah. I mean, the thing is, high class is nice, but honestly, you don't really make that much off of high classes. High classes are like 30 mil a piece right now, you know? That's not that much. The thing about Blaze is Derelict Ash sells for a ton. Oh yeah, you can use Monster Hunter set. I forgot about that strat. That's so goofy. Yeah, I mean, you can do that, but you still need good daggers and good magic power. But T2 is enough. Are you gonna be making good money with that though? Like, ain't no way you're making money with Monster Hunter and a T2 set. There's no shot you're actually making good money that way. Yeah, you can do T4s that way, but you won't be making good money with it. Bing. But yeah, Ash makes a ton of money. And then on top of that, there's, you know, like Gabagool Distillate is what most people put their RNG meter on. That makes a good amount of money. There's just so many drops in Blaze Slayer, and you drop anything, it's a little bit of money. And generally, every Slayer boss, you're dropping at least something. Some form of Distillate or something. Do I need Warden Helmet? Not really. I mean, I use Crown of Avarice, so you can get away without one of those. But, hold up, let me remember how to play the game real quick. Doink. Cook him. Die. There we go. Hit Blaze 7 today. Didn't make much. Around 60 mil total. Only getting to Blaze 7. I mean, that's 100,000 XP. So... yeah, I mean... thing is... like, what level did you start doing T4s at, though, you know? That's a big part of it. And also, you're probably reinvesting a lot of that Derelict Ash into getting better daggers and other stuff, right? So once you can actually start selling the Derelict Ash, like, that starts making a lot better money. Plus, I mean, of course, the more magic find you have, that's a big deal as well. Nice. Slayer dropped a mosquito. Yeah, he's getting 406 magic find. Like, he's gonna have a lot more drops than somebody with like 130 or whatever. I don't know. Probably at Blaze you get more than that most of the time, but that's the other reason. Like, G-Drag is important for that. You can use Blaze Pet, but G-Drag's the one that makes the moolah for sure. Do this. 1, 2, 3. Aatrox, you make 50k every boss from the Ash. There you go. So it's just 50k per boss there. And then with Aatrox, I mean, you're getting half price Slayers. So it's even more. Like 100k, right? Oh, I didn't swap. I didn't magic find swap. Trolling. Didn't get that. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. But anywho, yeah, it's just I'm at Fierce, I'm at Fiery. Okay, yeah, Fiery will be plenty. Yeah, you're chilling. It's just, it's tough out here. It is tough out here. And the people that are making like crazy good money are doing like some crazy skips with like full T6 tier daggers. But even without that, like I play without that and I still make probably like 40 mil an hour. I don't know. We'll see what it is tomorrow. We'll see exactly how much it is tomorrow. I'll probably have to save spot, to be honest. I'll probably just end up save spotting. Because I don't care enough to sweat it. Yeah, Flame's out here making 100 mil an hour. With Blaze Slayer. It's crazy. Yeah, I'll probably save spot just so I can look at the chat while I'm playing. Yoink. There we go. Gets 15-second bosses. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, Fiery Crimson's enough. You can do T4 with that for sure. If you struggle with survivability, then you can do the Opal gemstones in the gemstone slots for true defense. But yo, Tyler with 4. I appreciate the raid. W's in the chat. Thank you so much. Yo, I forgot to shoot the thing. I'm trolling. Well, let's go. How's your stream, bro? W-Mans, welcome Raiders. We are currently grinding out some T5 tarantulas, trying to drop an eye here. I have the meter for it already, but we're just going to grind for a few hours because it took me a lot less time than I thought it was going to for me to get that that meter saved up. So, but yo, Sway, how's it going today, bro? What's up? What's up? Well, let's go. Hope your stream was great, dude. Doot. Boom. There we go. Had fun just about finished unlocking the last farming levels, but can't stick around. Got to shoot out. Enjoy the stream. All right. Thank you so much for the raid, bro. Hope you have a great day, man. Thank you. Thank you. Hold up. Let me go drop bro a follow real quick. There we go. W-Mans. All right. Let's see. Let's see. What are we doing here? So I haven't dropped like anything today. We dropped a snail. We've done like 200,000 XP or something, or 300,000 XP. And we dropped a snail, and that's it. It's kind of yikes right now. It's kind of yikes, but hopefully we can pick things up a little bit. But I appreciate all the follows, fellas. Thank you, thank you. Let's do this. Boom. But yeah, I'm going to see if we can drop this. And then... I don't know. I was planning on making a video for whenever we finish Tarantula Slayer stuff, so I might be able to do that. There's a chance. I may end up combining it with if we drop a die. That would be nice if we can drop the Archfiend die. That would be nice. What's your opinion on mushroom minions? I don't know. I haven't used a mushroom minion in a hot minute. I'm gonna be honest. I did use them for a while, or I had one down for a while. I don't even remember why. Because you don't need it for like the fungi cutters really. Like it's just the first upgrade. Or the craft. You don't have any upgrades after that. Might have used it for saving up for Fermento or something, but I just didn't want to farm mushrooms in particular. Because I was getting them from Mushroom Cow at the time. That was the meta. I don't know. I don't have any nothing bad against mushroom minions, you know? I'm not mushroomist or whatever, I guess. But I'm curious if they'll do like T12 minions at some point, or not T12, T13 minions. Because like I feel like we kind of need a minion revamp honestly before we get too much going on for future minion stuff. I do think a minion revamp would be kind of nice. 374 magic find. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. Really wonder what I'm doing wrong and why my race is so bad. I use Fiery Crimson, Crown of Avarice, G-Dragon, Chimera 2 daggers. Dang, bro's got Chimera 2 daggers. Kind of cooking. What do you have your RNG meter on? Because most people put, from what I've heard, it's best to put it on Gabagool Distillate for Moolah. That'll make you the most. Do this. So that's what I've always put it on, which I'm starting to save it up now for when they add T5s. It already makes plenty of money even without RNG meter. Boom. Yoink. Get him. There he is. I don't know if we're dropping an eye today, chat, without meter. I wanna do it, but we might have to use the meter, man. Might be getting desperate out here, Loki. High class, yeah, that's definitely not worth it, I don't think. Yoink. Boom. Do this. What's the best ult enchant for Giant Sword? Probably Soul Eater, I would think. Yo, there's the loot. OFA, no. OFA bad. Stop. Stop. Stop with the OFA propaganda, chat. OFA is trash. Let's do this. OFA the GOAT. Bro is in denial, bro. Get no looting and it does less damage than T6 enchants. It costs like $1 mil more. OFA on Slayer weapons ain't even that bad. Brother, you don't get champion. It is that bad. No champion 10? That is trash. Absolute garbage. L spawn times. OFA is the worst enchant in the game. It is terrible. It is bad. Yeah, OFA is not the play in any scenario. Except for Emerald Die. Or not Emerald Die. Emerald Blade. For whenever you're doing Pandora's Box. That's the only time OFA should be used. That is the only scenario where it is somewhat viable. Get him. Bro is not dropping me loot. He is not dropping me loot today. Can you put Inferno on Sting? Is that the strat? Is Inferno the meta? I mean, it's a thing that you can do, but I don't think that's the meta. I'm gonna be real. I don't know, maybe. I saw, isn't Inferno kind of cheap now, actually? Like, they made it more common of a drop. So would that actually be the strats instead of Swarm? Did you? Inferno. Let me look at this. Dang, it's 100 mil though. Every 10th hit on a mob traps it for 5 seconds and deals 2.25x of that hit's damage over the trap duration. I don't think I even hit him 10 times though, I'm not gonna lie. I think he dies before 10 hits. So I don't think it works. That would be nice. Yes, very real indeed. I use Flay, so it lets the venomous stacks keep stacking, even though he's immune to damage. So he's not taking damage right now, but whenever he gets out of the phase there, please someone kill that, thank you. He just basically insta-dies. Or not insta-dies, he instantly goes to the next phase. Boom, boom. I just have to hit him once, and the venomous ticks, and then he's dead. It's kinda nice. Kinda nice. Is that about 16 T1 Infernos? Hold up. Oh, dang. Yeah. It'd be cheaper to create a buy order. Oh, I just loot shared a spider catalyst. What the heck? I think this might be the first time you actually use something I say to use for who to what now. What are we talking about? Flaming Flay? Okay, got you. Yeah, probably. Probably. I don't know, I think I used, did you tell me to use Pigman Sword on E-Man when I was first starting out? I know I did that. I don't remember if it was you that told me to do it though. Somebody told me to do that. One, two, three. There we go. There we go. Nice. Oh no, even worse, legit. It's rough out here. It's real rough. Alright, let's see. What XP do we get to, chat? We should set like a goal. If we get to this XP and we haven't dropped an eye, then we'll use meter. You know, that type of thing. So, let's see. Found out about venomous stacking after they patched skipping cocoons. Interesting. Goes out here learning the strats. Okay. Let me see. So we are currently 3.65. Do we go for like 3.75? 3 3/4 mil. So we get like 100,000 more XP. Which would be not that many more kills. About like 60, 70 more kills. Something like that. Meter at 4K T4s. Hold up. T4s. Nunny. Burning Cudra's still worth for money. I mean, it still makes money. It's definitely not as good as it was. Excuse me. From what I've seen, T5 Kudra's out here making like 30 to 40 mil an hour right now. So, I mean, again, it still makes a bit of money. It's just not nearly as good as it was. I'd imagine T3s are probably like 20 mil an hour or something. Could be better than that, but I guess the keys are cheaper, so could still be pretty similar. 20, 25, 30, somewhere around there. But who knows? But yeah, Kudra's pretty chalked now. It's kinda yikes. No, AT5 only makes 40 mil an hour. Swavey made a video on it, but I mean, it's possible. Again, like I imagine he wasn't getting like the best times, to be fair, but so probably closer to 50, but is pretty rough, that's for sure. Do this. Bam. Merked. Another rune. SMH. Very sad times. Hold up, can I get 3 spiders real quick and save that viscount for later? That would be ideal. Here we go. Cook them. Bam. 1, 2, 3. Get him. Ah, someone killed it. Sag. Rip my Viscount. Yoink. Cooked. And cocooned. Let's go. What's Primordial? The Primordial Eye is the new rare drop from T5 Tarantula. It is basically the Warden Heart, but for Tarantula Slayer. So it takes a little bit to get to, but we have enough RNG meter to drop it right now. But it didn't take me as long as I thought it was going to make that happen today. So we're gonna try and get like 100,000 more XP, and then if we haven't dropped it from that, then we'll use the meter. So that's our plan right now. Try 70 to 80 mil per hour from Infernal. Futures confirmed. Okay, yeah, I mean, Futures gotta be getting crazy runs though. So yeah, I guess the top people out here are probably making way more, to be fair. Yoink. Do this, do that, do this, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. Yoink. Cook him. There it is. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yoink. I didn't get any damage on that. That feels bad, bro. Feels bad, mans. Best melee reforge? Depends. If you're not Cata 40, then it's Fabled. And if you're above Cata 40, it depends on the weapon. Because Withered is very nice, gives a lot of strength. So that's pretty helpful for a lot of things. I'm getting beat up by this jockey. I'm gonna take him down. But Fabled always if need DPS. Gotcha. So if you're trying to one-tap stuff, then Withered, and if not, then Fabled. Unless it's Claymore. So for Claymore, I want Withered. I need a Withered Claymore. That's annoying because I put Fabled on it. Pain. It's like the only exception now? Okay. Interesting. Do this. This. Even my LCM hype is Fabled. Crazy. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Alright, so Fabled pretty much. There you go. Cata 46, also I'm an accessory reforge. Okay, got you. It depends on the class. Or like what's it called? What you're doing outside of dungeons, I guess. So right now I'm using Silky because I get so much strength with the actually, I might should change that. Hold up. Because that's what I use on the other. I might need to change things up here though. Let's see. Oh yeah, I gotta change it up. Let's try Hurtful. That might be better. Oh wait, no. Let me put my right pet for this. Pet, and then call Maxwell. I might actually still need to be on Silky. But the goal is to get these two stats to be the same. Okay, so this is pretty good. If I were to go with Silky here, then yeah, it's way too much crit chance or crit damage. So now this is pretty similar. So I can make this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then increase it by another 6. 4, 5, 6. So 67 right there. There you go. Funny number. Good job, guys. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. There we go. All right, so now we should be doing a little bit more. But I'm going to swap. Actually, I guess I don't need to. I'm just going to spawn it right here. Boom. See how much we do now. Should help a little bit. Been trolling for the last 3 hours for real, for real. Oh, yeah. Yeah, now we're cooking. I don't even know if I need to do the venomous stacks, honestly. think I just, yeah, I one tap him. Bro gets cooked. Holy. I one tap each phase. That's kind of fancy, I gotta say. That's kind of fancy. Bro, insta one tap. And then, I don't know. I'll do it because he does regen some health while he's in spider phase. Do that. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. Holy, yeah, that's much better. That is much, much better. So Kiri Fortune on again, the luxurious spool. So that's that one. But generally that's going to be the best one to use if you are using like a Chimera Daedalus Blade as your main weapon, which is generally my main weapon that I use against, what's it called? It's what I use against Revs a lot of times. But against these guys, I use the Silk or the Sting for a lot longer. So I'm kind of applying it for that. So in that case, you use Hurtful, which is from Magma Urchins. But it's a lot more expensive, for sure. Alright, we're going to hydrate real quick because I'm getting thirsty. Alright, about 75k more XP to go. Once we drop this Primordial, we'll roll the dice a few more times. That's the plan. Let's see. Get rid of this real quick. Just a little bit more money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come here, dude. Come here, dude. 1, 2, 3. Bang. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. 1, 2, 3. Doo-doo. And there we go. Nice. You know what SkyBlock needs? It needs something new. For sure. Player versus player item gambling. They have, I guess the fish. What is the name of that fish they added with the sentry thing? The loudmouth bass, I think that's the name of it. Hold up. Yeah, this guy. So right click a player holding a bass to engage in a duel. The heavier bass is, the more likely it is to win. So there you go. And if you lose it, then you get social XP. So Slayer, would you be down to do those with me at some point? If I can get social 25. We can both get our social XP up for real, for real. Boom. Probably be the strats at some point. Yoink. I think I'm gonna do a video where I go for all the emblems. So, planning on doing that for that. So I'll need a lot of social XP to get this social 25 emblem. Yo, it's good beast. How's it going, bro? Like you can give up your item like a giant sword, etc., and gamble with other people for stuff of similar value. I don't know, dude. I think that would lead to more scamming and more people quitting the game after they lose everything, to be honest. I think that's probably what would happen. Hear me out, people getting rich from gambling. See, that's the problem, is half of people getting rich from gambling and the other half going dirt broke and quitting. See, it's a lot like real life. Except instead of going dirt broke and starving, you go dirt broke and then you quit the game. Yo, what's good, Sizzy? How's it going? Boom. Yoink. Do you know who I am? I believe I do. Now if we get Diana V2 for real legit, where's what's it called? Diana V2, the mythic griffin, bro. I need that. What? 2-beat what? Bro dropped a wasp again. SMH. Of course he did. If you lose everything, then you suck. That's fun times. Lose a coin flip, you're trash. Get good. Goes crazy. What does that guy get channel VIP, by the way? I don't know. I think you'd have to show up in my chat a little more often for that to happen. I'm gonna be real. Yoink. Yo, Brent with a posture check. Appreciate it. I did need that. I did need that. Yoink. Do this. Please drop an eye. Or something. Other than that. Pain. He's trying his best, apparently. He's working in school all day is what he's telling me. Gotcha, gotcha. I know more bosses. Let's see. Give me a moment. And we'll see right after this XP. So we're getting like, what, 18k XP? Or not 18k, 1.8k XP per kill. Basically 2,000. And then whatever's left after that. Boom. Okay, so we need another 60k XP. So it's going to be like 40 bosses or something. Something like that. Between 30 and 40. 35. The way to get a profile review in without 50k points. So I do profile review streams on YouTube on Saturdays. And we have like Nightbot randomly pick people. So we'll do those on Saturdays after we hit a sub milestone. So I'm trying to get up to 28k subs right now on YouTube. So if we can do that, then we'll do one of those streams. But yeah, other than that, it's just channel points for Twitch. Yeah. Gotta make it expansive because we got a lot of things on the to-do list. For sure. Alright, let's let him get that kill. There we go. Very nice. But yeah. Let's do that. I haven't dropped anything today, bro. We dropped a snail. It's the only profits I have right now. Which, I mean, the tarantula silk is pretty profitable too. But other than that, yo, it's good Electra. How's it going, bro? More work to do. Wolf for 2 overfluxes. Wait, there's my boss. Or E-man, but my kill time is a 1:30 going for turn. I'd probably do Sven's for a bit first, because that'll help you get your combat level up, which should help you with your kill times on E-man. Cocooned. Explain. I have. Okay, wild. I thought that was a Twitch only thing. Was the hashtag ads. Mad tings. Mad tings. Do this. Voila. Alright. Almost got the 1 tap. He almost got it. Very close. Bam, bam, bam. Yoink. Okay. Probably can't teleport now, can I? I can. Let's go. Think more of like blackjack, but a coin toss is better. Oh dear. Oh dear. Gonna find a SkyBlock admin and definitely constantly tell them what the people want. Real. Real and true. You want it until it breaks you. That's always how it works. Yo, at least we got something, dude. Holy cow. Alright, have a good one, Slayer. Appreciate you, bro. At least we made something. Holy, that is my most profitable drop that I've sold today. And it's not even worth 2 mil, man. That's sad. It is rough out here, man. Yoink. Did-oot. Bing, bing, bing. Schmack. Alright, let's see. They need to add, like, the connections. You know, they have connections for YouTube members in Discord. Like, you can connect your YouTube account and Discord account, and it can tell if you're like subscribed or a member of someone's channel, you know. They need to add that for Twitch. They may have added it. I haven't checked it in a while, but when I set up the YouTube one, they hadn't. So if they add that for Twitch and like you can tell if someone's subscribed to you. Oh, I didn't even realize where it was cocooned. Lol. Then I could make it so Twitch subs can get their profiles reviewed in a short as well. That would be pretty nice. Boom. There we go. All right. Let's do this. Okay, so we need 45k more XP. Not too bad. Shouldn't take us too much longer. And then I got to figure out what video I'm making today. So I may make one just talking about state of the game, because I know a lot of people are freaking out. Game's dying. RIP 07s. But I don't think it's quite dead yet. I don't think so. It's definitely been losing players. But that was honestly a past couple years problem. This year they've kept it at a pretty steady rate. So got about the average, like average player count hasn't really gone down that much as of late. Like it's gone down the last couple weeks a little bit, but too early to say that the game's dying, I would say. But anyways. Alright, I got combat 60 from 7. Dang, bro, grinded it out. Holy. Do this. Yoink. Well then, in that case, yeah, might as well go for term, I suppose. It's got my first term. What reforged ult enchant should I get? It depends. What's your magical power? I'd probably judge it off that. But ult enchant is generally Soul Eater. If you aren't struggling with getting crit chance, like if you've got 100% crit chance while holding it, then you can use like precise or spiritual. Generally spiritual better. Unless you're going to do M4 at some point, then you'll want precise until you're done with that. But other than that, hasty is good if you are struggling with crit chance. Like if you can't get up to 100 crit chance while holding it, hasty gives a ton of crit chance, so that'll help you get that. It's point of the flay, so it stacks up venomous procs without you having to like step into the webs and stuff. So I just do this, and then where'd he go? Over here. I do this. He's not taking damage right now. The second he gets out of that immunity phase, he will start taking damage from the flay. And then I just one tap him back into the phase. Boom, 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 boom. One tap, and he's dead. Beautiful. And another Darkness Within rune. Gee, thanks, man. You spiritual. Real. I was once a precise gamer myself, but I do use spiritual now. I was cyberbullied into it. Please. There we go. This. Boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. And he's dead. Crazy. Yeah, we're getting a lot better boss times now. I think. I don't know. Boss times might be similar, but spawn times are the real struggle bus. For real, for real. Okay. Do that. Okay. Bro is jumping other people now. Yeah, dang. Flames blade is a lot more damage than mine. Which I don't have. I guess maybe I should get it. Yeah, why not? I've got it just chilling in here, right? Do I have Giant Killer on this thing? I do. Okay. Let's do this. There we go. Bane of Arthropods. That should help. How much did it do now? Oh yeah, that should help a lot. It's like 100k more. Something like that. Something crazy. Oh yeah, like 150k. It's much better. Much, much better. Oh, the bosses are angry at us. Do they actually do good damage? I have no idea. Yo! There's a snail. I guess I don't use that either. I do kind of need... Actually, yeah, I'll just put this in here. We'll put that on the claymore at some point. Because there are technically spiders in dungeons. So I'll get that on there, because why not? Because why not? 100% crit chance inside dungeons at the start of a run. Like, if you can get it at the start of the run, yeah. Like, after blessings, you know, of course, usually be able to get that pretty easily. But if you can get it at the start of the run, then yeah, that's fine. As long as you're not, you know, using term for anything outside of dungeons, like Kudra or dragons or anything. If you're not planning on doing that, then it's not really a big deal. Boom. Doot. Gonna find a SkyBlock admin and definitely constantly... Okay, I read that. I'm trolling. Reading my same messages over and over and over again. Bam, 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 bam. But anywaysers. Let's do this. Voila. Yoink. One, two, three. Cook this dude. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. All right, and cocooned boss. Okay, we're almost there. I'm upgrading my magic find setup right now. When you do slayers, do you even switch to Dayax/Sorrow before killing, or does it make that small of a difference that people just don't do it? I swap to Dayax, but I don't Sorrow swap. It's not really worth it. Boom. This. Voila. But yeah, Sorrow swapping is just like, I mean, for me personally, it's not really worth it. For Iron Man players, I could see it being a little more worth. If you're really going after a drop. But generally, it's not going to be worth. Just because, I mean, for me, I have tactics on the Crimson gear. So if I was going to do Sorrow armor, I would honestly just use it the whole fight. But have tactics makes me spawn faster. So do this. Yoink. Doot. That. Do it for worms or something? Yeah, that's fair. Worms and like E-drags and stuff. 1, 2, 3. Grab these. Boom. Boom. Alright, what else we got? How much more? Not much more. We've got, what like 10 bosses? 10 more bosses, chat. Last chance to drop it. Last chance to make it happen. I believe it's doable. I believe it can be done. Yoink. But yeah, I really thought it was going to take me a lot longer to get that XP, to be honest, originally. Which, I mean, now, with Aatrox, of course, that speeds things up quite a bit. We had Derpy there for a while. Dude, getting the amount of XP I got during Derpy for revs was crazy, because spawn times were so fast. It was actually insane. All right, here we go. Doot. 1, 2, 3. But man, I think it's gonna have to happen, dude. Very sad. Very sad. I don't know, we got a little bit of time left. We've got a little bit of time. Yo, chill. I think, yeah, somebody said hi in the chat. Hello. Doot. Do this. Work with me. Work with me. 1. Please. Please. 1, 2, 3. Yoink. Come here. Still not dropping me eyes, dude. Still rough. Hello, sir. Heck W. Alright, let's see. Yoink. Alright. I need to know when we're getting this Dungeon Breaker update. Because if it's coming out tomorrow, I'm doing dungeons tomorrow, which would be kind of annoying. It would be very odd, I feel like, for them to do that when it's coming out. Or like when the Udell thing is coming out. But who knows? Heck W. Yoink. Do this. 1, 2. Work with me. Niche opinion, but make Hypixel a new game outside of Minecraft. I mean, that would be crazy. That'd be so cool. They could call it Hightail. That would be crazy. I would love that. I hope that's happening. That would be very nice. For sure, for sure. But who knows, man. I think it's possible. Wait, I just realized. I hope Hightail gets saved, bro. That would be nice. 100%. And yeah, I feel like, I mean, with the amount of development and time that they've put into it at this point, they definitely could have done it outside of Minecraft at this point. But like SkyBlock, like I don't think Hytail is gonna be very similar to SkyBlock. You know, they're not gonna have like M7 in Hytail, that type of thing. But who knows? Who knows what kind of shenanigans will ensue with that game. Boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. Why am I taking so much damage? Where is the skeleton jockey? I know he's somewhere. But yeah, I mean, honestly, with the amount of effort they put into foraging, they realistically could have just put that effort into making it a whole different game outside of Minecraft. But I don't think it would be as loved as it is, honestly, if it wasn't in Minecraft. So I know plenty of people that love it because it is still Minecraft, and it's just cool to see how they take things from inside Minecraft and like make it into something completely new. Because that part is really cool. And that's a lot of people in videos that I've made talking about, you know, future versions where they're going to have 1.21 making their own custom models and that type of thing. Like, it'll basically be its own game. And it could look very different from vanilla Minecraft. And a lot of people have made comments saying they don't want that to happen. They like it the way that it is and looking like Minecraft and everything. And yet, everyone uses texture packs. So I don't think that really is the case. We'll see, though. I think as long as it looks, you know, still in a block form, as long as they don't add circles, you know, we'll be fine. I'm new at SkyBlock on a beginner guide. I would recommend getting into farming, the rift, or hunting. One of those things should be like your first focus for going for money, to be able to get into other things later on. So that's usually the best strategy, is to go for one of those 3 options right now. But yeah. Look, this dude, in my opinion, could blow up. Who knows? I don't go to college for this. Or wait, as much as I'd love that, the accessibility and player count of Skyblock at least would go way down. A lot of people already own Minecraft. Not a lot would own a new $5 to $20 game. That is true, yeah. I like the blocky surrealness of Minecraft. Also why I hate Bedrock. It's so weird and disgusting. Real. Alright, well there we go. 3.75 millimeter, bro. Crazy. Alright, well we've been doing Tarantula Slayer for 3 hours now. I was hoping to get the Primordial Eye without having our meter on it. We started off with like 3.3 millimeter, so we grinded about 500,000 meter in the last 3 hours. And unfortunately, we were not quite able to make that happen. So we're using the meter now. Gonna make it happen. So we have been using a little different strategy than we did originally. Of course, you can tell right now we are spawning in Crimson Isle. So originally, before the Sting got buffed, it was a pain to spawn in Crimson Isle, but that is not the case anymore. Also, we use Flaming Flay while he's immune. This helps build up Venomous stacks so that whenever he gets out of being immune to damage, he just instantly takes a couple mil from the Venomous stacks, which lets us one-tap him with the Sting to get him back into the immunity phase, and then just instantly destroyed. So we're using Dayblade there at the end to make it happen, and there it is. Rare drop, Primordial Eye. But there it is. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. But yeah, now our RNG meter is back down to 0. Well, not really. It's still got 200,000 on it, but we'll go ahead and reset it. But this is going to be some points for us. Originally, I was going to wait until RNG meter got added if it was only going to take it like a week after the update dropped. But as you can tell, we do already have a Primordial. So I don't actually have a use for this thing. So we're just going to sell it. Currently going for 180 million coins. We will gladly take that. But let's go. Let's go. How many RNGs you got? That is the first eye that we have dropped. So other than that, we dropped 2 snails today, so nothing too crazy. But let's go. Let's go. 3 hours. It would have been nice to not have to meter it, but you know, we will take that. Let's go ahead and grab that. Very nice. Okay, so we do have a little bit of money now. A little bit. So let's imagine we have another 180 mil. I can withdraw like 30 mil from my bank. So we made a little bit of money from our Tarantula Slayers today, so we can afford to roll our dice a few more times. So let's go ahead and head back to the private island before we do that. We don't have too much to roll. We've got 47 million coins. I hope we can get a die before Vincent's gone, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this die has taken us like 40 rolls today and still nothing to show for it. Do I have anything else that I can get rid of here? Anything at all? We got 5 mil right there. It's not even enough money for us to be able to roll it again. How about if I sell the string? Can we do that? There's another mil. All right, we can afford one more roll. Pain. Well, at least we have positive health right now, but still, this dice is it's taking our coins. It is taking a lot of our coins. Buy a lottery ticket, real. Yeah, no, I'm in down bad right now. We are very down bad. That's the die trust real. I hope that dice drops it for us because I would very much rather have it from that. I mean, I could go ahead. You know what? Let's claim all of our monies right here. Grab all this. Boom. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Can I sell candies? There's a mill there. Alright, some green candies too, sell those. Alright, we got our gabagools now. Can we sell this? 4.5 mil, not quite enough. Okay. Oh, shouldn't have done that. There we go. Why not mycelium around the mycelium minion? I have no idea. The lobby must have just loaded. That is kind of wacky. Alright, let's sell the hemoglass. Okay. Saved up enough money for us to roll one more time. Boom. And we're back on negative health. Pain. You know what? I'm just keeping this in the inventory now. I mean, out of range, so it spreads. I don't know. I'm not on the island that much, so it shouldn't really matter. It's doing calculations all the time. Let's get rid of our dandelions. I don't think I'm going to be able to scrounge around enough money here, to be honest, but I'm going to try. Leather. Got the beef. Okay, 700k there. Holy cow, that is a lot of leather. 500k. Another mill. Let's get rid of this. Cake so legit. I haven't dropped one from there in like, it's really not been that long. It's been like 2 weeks or something. But still. Real. Alright. I don't think I can scrounge around enough, man. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm doing my best here, okay? Chill. Hold up. I'm just gonna grab the money out of this. Grab the money out of this. Actually, we'll take the sulfur too. Okay, hold up. Can I get enough for one more roll? Can we do it? Oh yeah, there we go. I think we can get enough for 2. I think we can make it happen. Boom. How much? Oh yeah, these stacks of obby are actually crazy. What? I didn't realize obby was so much money. It's another 2 mil. Okay, we can roll it twice at the moment. I need to check up on the tarantula minion here though, and then the blaze minion. Oh yeah, there we go, dude. Okay, he's not addicted. He's just close to success. Exactly. See, the thing is, if we can get this 100 mil right here, then we can gamble even more, and it'll be perfect. All right. Sulfur sold, and then we can sell the blaze stuff. Sold, and this. Boom. How about string? Voila. Just get rid of all this. Okay. I don't think that's enough for us to roll 3 times though. Hold up. I get some money out of these guys. Dang, clay minions are trash. What? Boom, boom, boom. Give me all the snow. All the diamonds. Okay, there we go. And then let's see, snow bits. I'm not gonna do that. I just want to claim from the minions a little bit. See if we can get enough out of those. Which actually, yeah, there we go. How much do these sell for? Ooh, there it is. Okay. We were able to get enough money from the minions to roll a few more times. So, 1, 2, 3. Hey, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Now we can continue the gambling streak. hopefully we don't lose too much here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. Holy. All right. Where's my die, though? That's the whole point. The whole reason we're doing this is to try and drop a die, and it's not happening. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. We just turned like 24 mil into 200 mil. Let's go. Imagine we actually end up positive from this. Real. 1, 2, 3. Ain't no way. Dude. What is going on? What is going on? Holy cow. I don't even know which one of these I just bought. It was that one. Dude, what the heck? What is happening here? Okay. Moving on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, slightly over odds on that one. That kind of makes up for the bit that we've lost recently, or the bit that we earned back, or gambled back. Didn't really earn it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, last chance, 18. 07s. All right, well, there goes all that money that we could have had back. RIP, dude. RIP. And that is why you don't roll dice. Exactly. That right there is why you don't roll dice. Man, I don't know how many rolls we've done. We've done a lot of rolls. Don't have a gambling problem. My problem is I'm too broke to gamble. Exactly. That's where I'm at right now. All right, well, until I make some more money, that's just gonna sit there. So we will have back some coins soon once this Primordial eye sells. Realistically, we just broke even. That's really what happened. We might have lost like 30 mil or something, actually. No, we should have broke even. Since the start of the stream, I haven't lost money. So that's good. So again, we really haven't lost anything today. We just didn't make the 100 or 200 mil that we should have. That's really all it was. So not copium. I have no idea. How that happened. It is what it is. But I'm gonna try and drop that die before Vincent changes his perks, because odds of that happening again soon are pretty rare. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I appreciate you hanging out with me. A little 3.5 hour stream. I'm gonna try and get some videos done today so that we can actually have some uploads this week, because I didn't really do anything yesterday or last week except for update stuff. So gonna have an actual video coming out that's not update related. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. I hope y'all have an amazing rest of your day, and God bless.